Hi, hey, hello, hi! It's me, the sidewalk guy. What's going on? Yo. Tech, thanks for the host, dude. Raid. It's a good thing I just sat down. I just finished my pre-stream stuff. So let's get right to it. Sidewalk bro. It's a good way to put it, too. You mean with, maybe. I used to start with, it's your boy, Sidewalk Hero. Yo, thanks for the host, dude. How long from now are you starting your stream? You said 6, but you saying 6 doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know your time zone. This tech guy. It's your hero. Sidewalk hero. Three hours from now. Okay, I see. I'm gonna be... This stream's earlier than like my regular stream, but I'm gonna be ending at around the same time today as I do my normal stream, so it'll be a couple hours longer. Or an hour and a half longer than what I usually do. So I'll be ending in 4 hours. So it'll be a semi-nice transition from me to tech. I mean, yesterday was like a 6.5 hour stream, and then like a 4.5 hour stream after that. You got EV2. Man, Dryad's out, so let me grab an EV2. Actually, that's fair though. I am in the tavern. Let me pull up the screen now. There we go. EV2's a nice one to get, dude, for sure. Letty knows what's up. But yeah, so I'll be going until my normal time. It'll be 2 p.m. EST when I end. I hope. I mean, I really can't go longer. I've got stuff to do. And this game is just throwing all responsibilities into the trash. Drywall cat. Alright, how's my inventory looking before I do anything? Ignore the pets. That bag is what that bag does. It's hard to tell with the Dryad so far. Yeah, for sure. We'll see. I don't know how much tech got him up, but I haven't got him up nearly far enough for AFKing. That being said, let's check some towers out. I'm sure most of y'all were watching stuff yesterday, but let's look at some Dryad stuff now. My goodness, all these buttons. I can't actually, like, when you press 6, for example, then you can press 5 and switch. I can't press 4 to bring up the tree. That actually bothers me. I have to, like, cancel the fence and then press the button. So check it out. Check this wall out. 50, and it goes up to 476, another 50. 635. That's pretty decent, isn't it? That's pretty decent for a wall. After, like, the whatever. The upgrading. Even at tier 1, it's like a better 20 DU. So considering it does, like, Serenity Aura heals and it buffs other walls, plus it's like a 20 DU tier wall, the 30 DU is okay. Let's see, we got our harpies here. For reference, this is my gear, right? I'm not rocking anything particularly amazing right now. Like a first pass. What it seems like actually is with the Dryad, all her defenses seem like they have 2 passes. Like they all got their, like here for example, Harpy damage and Harpy crit damage. So like, it seems if you want to really maximize a tower, what you gotta do is you gotta build their damage and their crit damage passes, and then get crit chance on a defense power defense crit item. And so like Aether or Tower seem like they're gonna need a builder to be like the really maxed effect, like to get max effect. Nah, I'm saying. Checking Twitter for a Dryad code. Did you get one of the trendy Dryad Twitter giveaways? Anyways, yeah, so like I've got 2 builders, I'm gonna need 2 more. Plus the Waller, 5 builders. At least 1 DPS. I'm gonna focus on like just general passes and stuff for now. Because as it is right now, I only know how I want to scale my Harpies and my Hornets. I don't know how I want to do Nimbus and Slimes. But these things are scaling so well off defense power. No, I don't know. I mean, it's got great crit damage and it fires really fast. How hard am I going into Dryad? I've been only Dryading. I'm so Dryad right now. But it's gonna be like, it's actually gonna be 5 Dryads, I think, by the end of it. You have a code for me? It's actually just like the code to his old high school locker or something. Thanks, dude. Good to know. You never know when something like that might come in handy. But yeah, so I've been trying to get Hornets working because I like the idea of them a lot. 69, the best code. And maybe Harpy will be crit too. It's so hard to tell because like I've got like a bit of scaling into defense power, and that damage is so good. Look at the DPS. Though to be fair, that DPS is not the true DPS because there's the pause in attacks, and it doesn't incorporate that into the calculations. So I mean, how much DPS does this one say? 27, with a bit more crit chance, but defense crit first over defense power. God, they might all scale better off crit. I have no idea. But either way, if you really want to make the best out of a defense, you need both those passes and crit chance on your gear. And I think they drop on all pieces of gear, as far as I know. I haven't really been paying attention, like maybe helmet is Harpy and chest piece is Hornet kind of deal. And then it's like, oh, whatever, but Brig, there's so much to figure out that I haven't figured out yet. But enough with that. I should probably just do some maps, right? Like, actually? If I roll this... okay, that's okay, fine, whatever. Doesn't hurt anything. We should do some video games, right? Probably. Oh, by the way, for those who were watching the afternoon stream and not the evening stream, in between them, I bought myself a Meowmere. I played the new Incursion a few extra times and bought the Meowmere. Look at that go! Cat heads through the hole. Yeah, we should actually make a game for stuff like this. But yeah. Let's get into it. I'm not sure if I want to do viewer games or not. You know what? Let's try it. So I'm a little hesitant to do viewer games right now with the patch content and stuff. And the other day I had someone under 50 join, and I reacted poorly and all that, blah, 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 blah. So we got the rule. If you haven't finished the campaign, if you're not level 50 yet, I'll be kicking you from my games. But once I get into the map, and we're going to be doing the new Incursion, I'll let people join in. And I might have to, like, kick people every time I do a map or every time I leave the server. Or, like, leave a party and recycle that stuff. Because I'm trying to find a system that works where I don't have to worry about boosting people. And if I am the party creator, I think I have full kick privileges, so... yeah. Let me show the instructions. I can't create a game because I didn't pick the map. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I don't know why you'd want to join me, though. I'm clearly an idiot who's going to make us lose in this build. So those are the instructions. Once I'm into the map is when I'll join the group chat. And I don't promise that I'll do even more than one run with viewers, but for now I will. So for now. Y'all will never know how rude Letty was to me in Steam there. So, since I'm in the map, that means I'm going to be the leader. The game does some weird thing where if you're all in a tavern, it doesn't matter if you're the one who is inviting people, it just kind of randomly picks the leader, or however it does pick. I am not positive on the, the specifics. You're a rude dude with an attitude. So rude. If y'all hear me slurping, I'm drinking a smoothie. The reason I had such a long starting soon thing was because I was making the smoothie. So there we go. I'm going to be hopping in right meow. You know your faces. You can join if you're less than 50. And you can't prove that you have a 50. I'll be kicking you. It's nothing personal. I just don't want to be the reason to boost someone past campaign. Anything. I think it's only hurting yourself if you don't do campaign. So this is about boosting someone. My ideal is that people from Nightmare 3 and Nightmare 4 are the ones who join me. In the game's current state, I could be convinced that even Nightmare 1 is okay, but I don't know. It's better to play through the game yourself. But if, Nightmare 4 people are looking for someone to play with or whatever, that's good. Void, boost me, please. Void, I'm pretty sure you're the one who's supposed to be carrying me. He said meow, is he a furry? No. Just lame. Just really, really lame. No, but I've got some health. I wonder if do I have any gear with health on it? I don't think so, but I put, I think, 50 points into health. Her scaling with health as well is pretty good. I think, I don't want to do it right now, but I'm pretty sure you can get really up there. You said you got mad. I didn't get mad yesterday. Wait, what do you mean? What did I get mad at? I said, are you talking about when, there was a level 50 that joined me 2 days ago, and I was asking him, hey, I didn't realize you weren't level 50. Sorry, under level 50. I didn't realize you were under level 50. I don't want to be boosting people. Could you please leave the game? Because I didn't have critic for whatever reason. And I ended up, remaking the game and booting him from the Steam chat because I wasn't sure what I was doing. I was tired and kind of, not panicking, but, scrambling. So I wasn't mad, but, dude ended up, raging at me in the stream chat. So I ended up timing him out. Definitely not a good way to handle anything. So I'm gonna do a boring build to start. I think, yeah, let me just do a boring start build. See, this is fine. It's not like there's anything wrong with being under level 50. It's not like there's anything wrong with wanting to play people. But, I got into a situation where I couldn't kick them and... Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to be a guy who's boosting people on stream. I don't think it's good for DD2. I don't think it's good for the people playing DD2. It's why would you purposely lessen the game's experience for yourself, right? Because that's all that's gonna do. progress it a long way too quickly, you'll make yourself bored of the game when really there's plenty to explore and play on your own. And campaign's great. I'm screaming over the internet. I don't know. I mean, I'm not mad. I actually feel really bad about it because, like, of how I reacted towards the guy. And I mean, you can see the VOD, right? Like, this was all on stream. I think it was DavDav who was there. He ended up joining my game first, and then we were on Catacombs, and it happened. Oh yeah, is Tech doing that on this map now too? I'm not that brave right now. I'm not brave enough to do a new map right now while I'm tired without PDTs. Alright, I know I say don't do 2 PDTs in one lane, but this lane has like skelly spawns like here and here. So you kind of need the spread. So if you're wondering why is this guy using 2 PDTs when he always says to not use PD or double PDTs? That's why. It's actually for spread this time. Let's see. I'm rampaging through campaign. I haven't played any of the new campaign, except for like, Harby and Assault on Throne, or I guess like Siphon Site D. But like I haven't played through the campaign, just a couple of the maps for dailies and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to build further back though, because then you get some pathing stuff that probably wouldn't be an issue, but I kind of like building there. And you'll see a little more why in a sec. Because I'm going to be putting Dryad into this. Like, I'm going pretty standard, but I'm going to be throwing a little bit of Dryad into this. And my wall placement is tree related. Or it might end up not even mattering. Now that I'm thinking about it, we'll see how the DU looks. Nah, it's fine. I'm not actually that worried about it. I'm just, like, being casual about it and placing an extra PDT. Look at that. Oh, so bad. It's not gonna help anything. But let's do that and assume it's good. Yeah, I had the Meowmere. I'll be playing as Dryad to show it off too. But I got the Meowmere for Dryad. So let's put a tree here. Yeah, alright, that's what I'm looking for. And we'll tree in each of these lanes as well. I want to get... Last time I did this map, I did, I think, Hornet's Nest and... What was it? The Slimes? I think I'm going to do Hornets and Harpies, because I think those are the only ones I'm remotely geared for. So let's see, 179, 5 lanes. I can put a Horde in each lane. I think I've got the rest down. Maybe a Proton line down that path. Oh no, I'm missing it! How is that the celebration? That's so fun. Oh my god. I'm gonna... Why is it circling around? What is that targeting? What the heck? Meowmere the only decent weapon? We'll see. I'm gonna be getting all of them and trying them all out eventually. It's just a matter of time. So, I'll be the judge of that. So there we go. This is why I put the wall back like this, so I could get bees into decent range up the lane. If I put it further back, like, I think the only other option is to put it like this far back. I don't want to put the walls here where they're going to like walk to the side if they have weird aggro. But hey, maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. Wish the other weapons were faster than two-shot. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, like, y'all can be like, oh, it's better to do this, better to do that. It doesn't matter. We're just playing here. We're not min-maxing this build. We're not min-maxing the positioning. I've seen them all of Tech. Tech has all of them already. You can't. He definitely doesn't have all of them. Actually, I remember watching his stream. He was like, I said I get the North Pole, but I'm actually gonna get the Terrorblade or something like that. And besides, just because you see the effect doesn't mean someone's geared to use it properly as well, or knows what they're doing. There's still some testing to do. I wouldn't dismiss anything yet. It's way too early into the patch. What was that other thing you said? Tech only has like 3. I was gonna say, like, he's been playing a lot, but I don't think he's been playing that much. So, yeah. We'll just upgrade PDTs. Get him to tier 3 or 4. Or whatever. I'm gonna be building... On wave 3, I'll be building the... Whatchamacallums? The Harpies, I think. And then if I have enough DU, I'll do a Nimbus. But I can't count, so I'm not gonna figure it out right now. Oh my goodness, the lag. Alright, here's the fun part, where we see if I messed anything up in the build. I almost certainly did. I actually lost this map quite a few times yesterday on stream due to people, like, running by cores and stuff during the eyeball phases and, like, the eyeball boss. But, like, yeah, did you guys see the times where the boss, like, just pieced out? Like, he just started slowly backing away into the sky? It's actually pretty funny. Alright, y'all seem like you got your lanes here covered. Okay, I got my own lane started now. I was gonna say, I'm just gonna throw I'm just gonna throw cats at all of you. Yeah. Like I said, I was playing with other people yesterday too, but maybe his friends are helpful. Because mine really didn't seem to be at the time. So I realized yesterday that you can regain your stars by melee attacking. See that number 5, 4, and 1? The more hits you hit with your mouse wand, the more stars you regain. You guys probably figured this out way before me, but hey, I'm learning. But yeah, so like the left number in the box is your countdown to regaining a new star, instead of just the regular cooldown to get them back. For all of you who didn't know. I've never tried the Fire Shield potion. I don't even know what thing gives it. You can do some mean damage with these star drops. Honestly, I think like probably the best way to play her is to go AP hero damage. So like your mouse wanting and your star dropping. Yo, that's pretty good. It's random, I think. What's random? Let's do the bees. 1 tick per second, 2. No, that's new for me. Cool. Yo, I'm glad I could help, even though I figured everyone else found it before me. Look at those bees go. I should have let them move forward a little bit more last time. Oh, like a big ol' smite. I wonder if the bees, like, if they only hit the target, or, like, they're on a target, and if they pass through anything near it, they do damage. Because that'll change a lot of how I use them. Like, Or I guess, I mean, I'll use them just the same, but that would make them a lot better. You guys remember that time where I was listening to music and then, like, the music stopped? There we go. Sorry, y'all probably don't even want to listen to my, music anyways. But yeah, Void, which reagent and where do you find it to get the fire shield? Let's see. Everything's looking fine. Alright. Let's see. On my way. Let's check this out. So this is rendering in. Oh, yeah. Giant red mushroom. That's right. Feels lonely in chat. Everyone who was chatting in chat ended up joining the game. I imbued my weapon with fire. I'm guessing I had to go to the alchemy station instead of the imbuing station, which makes sense considering I just imbued instead of making a potion. Let's fire things up while I'm on it. So, eyeballs coming out is how I lost a bunch yesterday. And people not realizing, like, they can't stand behind things. Alright, well, I guess I'm fire buffed now. That's fine. Let's repair the protons a little bit, bring them back up, and I'm gonna build some harpies, I think. Try them out. So we want Fae for harpies. God, I hate that they sound like wyverns. I always end up thinking there's wyverns nearby because of it. Like, oh god, there's wyverns near the fences. Everyone, watch out! It's actually just a harpy. I'd probably be better off with just more hornets, to be honest. I'm wondering, so I know that hornets hit airs now. If you get them strong enough and get enough of them going, can you do, like, only hornet builds? That's the dream right there. To fight the old one's army with only bees. Also, to the people in my game, I don't want to do the poison bug. So bring out your DPS or a tank hero. I'll be tanking with my Dryad. So if you want to bring out a DPS hero to break it down. I'm stuck with 3 good storm boots, all apparently being gunwitch only. Yeah, that sucks, dude. But if you're reading like the dev tracker and stuff, I mean, it seems apparent that they're going to be adding something new to the loot system that's going to make it make more sense. Why they're doing this, like, gear locking to hero thing. If I had to make an uneducated guess, I'm going to say there's going to be some sort of gear re-rolling stuff. And that locking gear to heroes is going to make that easier once it comes out. For whatever technical reason that some casual like me isn't aware of. That's only a guess, though. I'm sure, though, it has to do with something getting better. It's just, you know, they're doing it a little soon. Maybe as a setup. And, you know, we'll just have to suffer through it for now. I get loot for heroes that aren't even in my deck. Honestly, that shouldn't happen unless you're, like, playing Betsy and don't have any original heroes in. Then the end game reward is always going to be an original hero item. But other than cases like that, where there's, like, the guaranteed weapon for a hero, you shouldn't be getting gear for heroes. But yeah, spooky weapons as well. That's true. Alright guys, watch out. Don't stand near the cores. Void, get away from the core, you nerds! I don't want a repeat of yesterday where we lose everything to some little freaking eyeballs. What are you doing? Flying around the, what'd you call it? Yeah, sit in front of a PDT is the easiest. Just fight in the lanes, really. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna have a hard time believing that you're getting loot for heroes that aren't in your deck unless you provide proof for it, because, I mean, I've never seen it, and the system isn't supposed to work like that. That being said, like, things are bugged right now. Like, there are some bugs that happened in the patch, too, that weren't in, like, the testing servers or versions. Like the Gunwitch dropping defense power gear. It's like, it's not all perfect. And, like, if you are having something like that and can, you know, prove it, please send it into the bug team and Trendy and let them know. Because that's not how it's supposed to work. And loot system stuff did mess up. Yo, watch out behind you, dude! You got a Squire coming! Oh, ha 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 ha. I was actually kind of hoping the Squire would come and bop you in the back while you weren't looking. Yeah, so if people didn't know, I think Gunwitch is dropping with like defense stats or something, defense power, defense stats. Trinity is aware of that bug, and they're like really trying to nip that one in the bud fast, I think. I mean, that's what they're saying they're gonna do. It's only been a day, so we'll see. Can you book the eye? No. You can probably get the damage boost if you actually hit it, but that might be hard considering he's flying half the time. Or all the time. But, you know. But yeah, send it into like their tech support or their bug forums or something. God, I love doing like Starfall Dryad, or whatever the ability is actually called. It just does so much. How are you doing, buddy? 9 mil damage. 9 million damage done. Compared to like this broken defense. Not a whole lot, considering that's on like 73 mil. It's not a fair comparison though. Let's bring this out. I should. The pathing on these things. Even if you're not standing near the fence, the cores are still gonna run through them. So guys, at the end of the phases, make sure you're in either the north or south lane. Like, let's actually actively try to not be anywhere where they can do damage to our stuff. Alright, where's our boss? I'm actually gonna build a Nimbus over there. But yeah, bring out your big DPS. I'll be tanking if you guys want to do the damage. Let's not do the poison, and if you do the poison, I'll know. It's not cool. We're not here to be showing off bugs in the game, right? That Trendy is aware of and trying to fix. Let's just play the game like it was meant to be played. I'm a fight here. Yeah, I want to be a star. I'm not sure what you're asking there. Is it lucky if you take a hero from the deck at the beginning of the game? No, loot like is based off of the heroes in your inventory, like in your deck, and you're active at the time, like the loot drops. It shouldn't matter who you start the map with. Yeah, you guys try not to stand near the defenses. That PDT took a bunch of damage just from this thing sitting inside of it. Last thing we need is to lose like a lane during the boss fight. Oh, God, you're so dead. Oh, and how did he miss? Okay, he didn't miss that time. Oh, the heals. You guys should be standing near the tree, I guess, though, right? Even though I said not near the defenses for the damage increase. It's such a hard call. This boss is like the one exception, I guess. Because you really don't want your stuff to go down when you're fighting him. Don't worry, go. We've got like at least a tier 3 Cloud, I think, going for us. Look at this guy. Look at this homie. Let me throw some cats at him. I should be trying for that screenshot, so I'm going to be playing this a ton. Maybe lob some cats at him. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, apparently it's even worse in Terraria. Do we get the ingot? Doesn't look like we're getting the ingot. Yeah, so let's pick these up. We'll talk about the ingot once it drops sometime. That makes it better. It's meant to be annoying. I don't know if it's meant to be annoying. It just is annoying in Terraria. It also happens to be almost as annoying in this game too. Yeah, dog, for sure. So cats into the pit. So did I get anything good here? No, Hunter's gear. That wouldn't help. Actually, I can't... I know what I'm gonna do. I've got this set to all gear. Let's set this to mythical only. So this one's legendary, this one's mythical. I don't need blue items anymore. So I won't look at blue items. I can still use some purple gear on heroes, so let me keep those around for a little bit. Alright, I am the group leader, so let's replay. From as far as I know, it can do it, but like pick up the souls. It's, I think, mostly bugged. It's not going to pick them up every time. It might not pick them up at all from auto loot. So you got to make sure you're picking them up yourself. Yeah, the auto loot seems pretty bugged. So if I didn't have protons in this build, would we lose? I'm gonna start building the rest, but if I didn't have protons, do you guys think we'd lose? Because, like, I kind of want to not do protons and build more bees instead. Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble doing this without protons. I'm gonna try to get my Dryad geared up there, though, but we'll see. With snakes instead of PDTs. I'm more looking to just like farm the map and play around than I am looking to like make interesting builds for it right now. But like I do want to get more Dryad and probably do like Dryad Mystic combos because I think those two could work well together. It's hard to tell, yeah, after it's hard to tell which one will be more useful, but just go with what will be more fun. Mystic's like definitely useful, but I don't know, I think the Dryad could be cool. The problem is, like, if you really want to get the best out of her defenses, you've got to have a hero for each of them. Because they've got damage and crit damage increased passives, and then you want crit chance. So, like, a whole piece of gear dedicated to just passives on, like, all of it. Never had a glitch of auto loot for souls. I don't know. I've had a lot of people say, like, they can't pick them up. Keys tested it earlier. I mean, I'm not even gonna try it. Like, I want to make sure I get the souls. let's just do what I did last time. And make sure we got the maximum coverage in this wide old lane. I don't know. So I thought AP crit as well, but I think you want to get more mouse ones in there because you're regaining your stars by mouse oneing. So I think your best DPS output is going to be spamming like Starfall and in corrupt form in mouse oneing. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not the kind of guy who min-maxes DPS. Yo, Lim with the auto host though. Thanks. I've already got 4 Dryads, and I want 2 more. I think you need a Waller and then 1 for each of the defenses. That's 5, and then at least 1 DPS. I don't use pros, and again, I don't use walls either. I don't trust the map enough to not use walls yet. Did your Sand Vipers stop crit on dummies? What does that mean? My Sand Vipers were critting fine on dummies. In fact, I tested my spreadsheet versus the new dummies, and I was more or less right on my assumption for the attack rate for Sand Vipers. The DPS showed to be basically the same. It might actually attack faster than I assumed. Really? I'm pretty sure mine was critting. If it wasn't critting, I don't think I would be getting nearly as much damage as I actually was getting. But hey, I wasn't specifically looking for the crit, I was just looking at the DPS. And, like, the DPS shouldn't have been that high without crit, in my mind. So maybe it's just a lot higher than I thought with crit now, too. Since it might not be critting on the dummies, but I'll have to check again. I didn't notice it, but I wasn't especially looking for it either. That's why I have 5 monks. It depends, right? Like, I don't think Skyguard has anything special going for it, so you don't need a defense for Skyguard, for example, right? You just need, you know, maybe your LA monk. I use my Lightning Aura monk as my Skyguard monk. Though, that's a weird example, because nobody uses Skyguards except for me. I don't think anyone uses Skyguards. I'm not going to be doing anyone in my call, but you can use whatever other Discord channel you want. But for my stream call, I am not letting unpre-approved people in. That's a weird way to put it. Basically, like, unless you're a regular co-host of mine, no one's going to be joining the stream call for these Dryad streams. Sky Guys are love, Void, you get it. You know what's up. So, let's put some trees in and get some hornets in as well. And you and you. There we go. Maybe I'll do slimes instead of hornets this time. Okay, I really need to... I think I might put the skin on my Waller as well. I really gotta differentiate them. There we go. Well, the Wipe Skyguards were both anti-air and anti-everything else. No, 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 no. Way in the past, stab dab. It used to be all about those geysers and Skyguards before I was playing too. Did you hear about the underwater bases in Ark coming with tech tier? Yeah, I mean they've been talking about underwater bases for a long time. I haven't read anything about this tech tier. In fact, I haven't been following Ark news at all for the longest time. Actually, you know what? I'm probably just gonna end up doing 2 Hornets per lane. Yo, okay, okay. That doesn't normally do that, right? That's like when you're targeting something that is not hitting. Like a hero or the walls. Because if that normally fired like that, that would be dope. That celebration looks like it's pretty fun. What does it scale off? Does it scale off hero damage, though? Alright, I think we're good to go. Where's a big lane? Let me just stick some Hornets in, like, the south lane. And I'm just gonna do double Hornets this time. Because I like them a lot. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I've heard the stories. Scales of hero damage. That's not bad. That's not bad actually. My EV2 is hero damage first and then AP. So I could probably get some good use out of it without having to respec or make a new one. Because that looks fun. Like that looks like a really fun gun. Decided to tank a DPS ogres though. The good old days. Yo, Crytek, what's going on? Let's do this. Why would you go AP on her? No, you go AP second. Her third ability scales off both hero damage and ability power, so if you're not going both, you're not getting the max damage out of her. And there's debates, you don't even you don't even talk about her big boys in a lot of circles, which is dumb, because big boys are amazing. But like, people are like, oh no, AP scales better, hero damage scales better. From my tests, it seems like it's hero damage that's better. I'd play Ark if it was a whole fresh new game. And it's actually getting there, but I'm probably going to wait for a release until I go back to that game. Actually, in my current state, if I can't stream it, then I probably won't play it either. That's currently what I'm doing. Cat spam. Why would you go hero damage? Because she scales better with hero damage. I think you're messing up a lot of what you're typing. I have no idea what you're saying. I don't think I said anything that wasn't hero damage and AP with her. All I said was, oh, celebration scales with hero damage. That's good, because my EV2 has hero damage and ability power. Yeah, that's an attitude that a lot of people have. And I didn't get Scorched Earth either for the same reason. I'm not super pissed at the company, though. But at the same time, I'm not going to be buying Scorched Earth until the game comes out. If I buy it at all. Yo, the best way to play EV2 is to actually, like, use big boys. Run in, drop a big boy, run out. Bonus points if you have no hero health, so you're like risking your life every time you go to do damage. Lob shot cats! The beam is, I mean, if you're not using the beam, then, like, that's fine, but you can't deny, like, the pure damage the beam is able to supply. The proton cannon. Whether you enjoy using it or not, that's another thing, but, like, if you're building a EV2, like, you should really try to scale into it with the idea of using the beam. Like, it'll just melt bosses. And I think that's important to have as well. But that's the thing. You can go big boy scaling and still get just as much beam effectiveness out of it. Or a bunch of beam effectiveness out of it. Proton cannon. I gotta stop saying beam, because beam is the defense. Cannon's the ability. Monk. I'm gonna rain on your parade. Ooh. Exactly, Void. It's all on what you want to do. But yeah, I mean, that beam is probably one of the best damage outputs in the game, or cannon. I don't like using it either. When I play EV2, it's all about the big boys, but like the beam, it's good. I have a gun witch for AoE, a gun witch for CC, a gun witch for single target, a gun witch for mobility. It's all about the gun witch. Nah, I mean, I don't have a single gun witch for all of those, but I do have 2 gun witches. I use Monk for Serenity. I use Monk for Skyguards. You guys need to get with it. Skyguards are the ultimate defense in the game. If you're not using them, you're playing the game wrong. Yeah, I've got a auto attack gun witch build and a hero damage gun witch build. Or not hero, sorry, that's the same one. I have a hero damage hero crit gun witch and I have a ability power gun witch. It's pretty good. They both do good damage. If I really need that guaranteed high DPS, I'll use the ability power one. Otherwise, I'm going to be using the crit one because it's, well, I mean, it's just mouse one-ing. It's a lot lazier. But they fixed the cheese on this patch. Alright, get away from the cores. The eyeball swarms. Alright, let's get some more bees going. Alright, this is where I have 2 bees. 2 bees or not 2 bees? That really is the question. And then if I have enough left over, I will. I'll be able to build my... Nah, I won't have enough for 2 Nimbuses. Because of that. If I got rid of the protons, though... What do you want? You know... That's fine. No? No, I don't care. We got bees to handle all those enemies. Don't worry. You're all like, we need more PDTs? That's not the answer. We actually just need more bees. I'm actually going to put in a Nimbus on both sides here. Hopefully that'll help as well. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, you don't get it. See, we've got more bees. Why do we have to be worried about enemies now? Check it out. Look at this. Just upgrade the bees and we'll be perfectly fine. I'm gonna watch it though, cause Nimbus and bees. Who are you? What sword are you using? Ooh, it's all fiery and stuff. That looks cool. There you go. See, this is how the game was meant to be played, with Stormclaws and bees. Why do we have to be worried about anything? Yo, you drop cats, but he keeps on forgetting what he meowed down. Please no inspect. Oh, I really wish they fixed the inspect bug with this patch. The only answer is more bees. Bees are so good. I'm not even geared into them. Alright, let me inspect tier 1B for you. 21k? 20k DPS, 30 DU. My crit chance is 21. You can get that up to above 31 because you got the sphere that gives plus 10. So I'm missing 10 crit chance and a lot of gear. Like I've got a bunch of blues, and I'm not using all the passives. So like, well, I'll bring out my crit Dryad here in a sec to show you like just how ungeared I am and how good they're doing despite that. They attack air. You got a bunch of them spawned. What I'm wondering is, like, how much do the bees do versus like the bees total? Someone's gearing your SAS stacks. I'm pretty sure sometimes it just doesn't show anything. I don't know. It's all messed up with Inspect. Excuse me? Don't you do that. I need to upgrade this guy if I want to take out the CC in this lane here. That's something I forgot to do. Sometimes it just sometimes shows your deck that too. If you go into like inspect someone's deck, it'll inspect your deck instead of theirs. I was talking about defense inspect bug. Alright, eyeballs! There you go, see? You were in trouble, but then you had the Nimbus there helping you out. Thank the Nimbus. Yeah, so I want to do a bees only build, because they attack airs as well. So everything is bees. Oh, I need like one more. The cloud damage is actually like stupid good. This thing in one wave did 2 million damage. Unupgraded. I think that's pretty decent. I mean, it's doing pretty decent considering like PDTs are taking up all the damage with just the way they are. That's just how they do, right? There you go. This guy knows what's up. Alright. Should really gear my Mystic for when the PDT nerfs hit. Yeah, for sure. I think split beams are actually a really viable solution for lane damage. Spam bees equals profit, for sure. Honestly though, you know what? Screw all that. Just make more bees. Who needs PDTs? Who needs freaking anything else? We just need more bees. Is this gonna be 50? I want to upgrade this cloud. It is. Lucky day. I tried doing this map with Nimbus and Lightning Auras. It went okay, I think. I can't remember if that was on stream or not. Why is someone upgrading a tree? I guess it's not expensive, it's just kind of like, why? I have another Titanfall. Those things are all over the place, right? Ugh, the worst. Probably having an opposite effect of what they want. Who wants to play a game that's been spamming them? Alright. These skellies are walking down the path now because of what I did. It's okay, though. We're aware of it. I'm keeping an eye on it. Who's gonna die? Oh man, I'm gonna die. Damn, the hit hurt. I think I'm gonna upgrade this tree once. It's earned it. And honestly, like, it's not all that bad, because when they get past the tree, they're just walking to this wall as well. Let me do that. It earned it. Alright, boss is on this side, so... Upgrade the bees, guys! Upgrade the bees! The bees. I'm actually going around to make sure we got tier 2 bees everywhere, just to be safe. Oh my goodness, my poor Nimbus. Ah, just enough. Alright. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the drill. So I'm wondering, like, I think Saint was talking about it yesterday, about going like a full tank build on the Dryad. Seems very legit. You've got like the damage resist ability and the sphere too that does extra damage resist. Yo, that fire shield looks dope as fuck. If you didn't have to like run by your core to apply those things, I'd actually go get them actively during the fight. Alright, where's Nimbus? Nimbus is on it. You guys see that Nimbus going though? Come on! Ugh! I'm not actually doing like any of the DPS here. But it's fun to throw cats at eyeballs, right? Get back here, I need to drop stars on you, you jerk. Oh my god. Making it hard for me to hit. Alright, this is definitely not what I want to be doing then. So it didn't transform for whatever reason. It looks like it just didn't enter the second phase because its dashes aren't far enough to be transformed version either. See, that PDT is dying because we're standing near it with the eyeball. It's all good, it's all good. Just gotta be careful with stuff like that. With how the fight works. Alright, dude. I don't think we got a gold thing. I didn't see a gold ingot, but I was looking away for half of the victory stuff too. I was looking at the laptop screen for stream-related reasons. So if there was a ingot, I missed it. Let's open up some space. I picked up some gear, right? At some point, I got rid of this one. But let's bring it down here. Right. I was holding on to you because I wasn't sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm never going to use that. Got a 740 medallion last night. Defense health on it. Don't really want to use it because of it now. Feels bad. Alright, let's do it again. Let's keep the train going. The pain train. Alright, so y'all know, like, I was all, let's do Nimbuses. This time, maybe we should actually just do even more bees. Just subscribe to my channel and you won't have advertisements. Alright, did I get anything good, though? Let's check. No. Emerald Tree is 9%. I think I got an 11% one on my Waller, right? Yeah, I've got an 11%. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting on almost 7k right now. I got a code from Trendy with the skin so I could advertise it and stuff, and then I bought like all the spheres. So that's why I don't have maxed out medals. It's not that I made up this many, it's that I spent medals on the spheres. I ended up just buying like all of them. Alright, what can we do differently? Different. I don't like getting rid of that proton in that upper lane. Let's not go differently. I don't know. You guys don't care about like funky builds, right? You just want to see us play the map and win, talk, check out Dryad, DPS and stuff, right? I'm using a fair amount of defenses, so maybe I'll stop doing Hornets and I'll try mixing in some Slimes and Harpies this time. Is that fair? That's fair. Let's do that. I would advertise Dryad with 0 viewers. Now, sometimes I get 0 viewers. It hurts. And then I realize I'm offline and talking to myself. And it hurts a little bit less. What about only Nimbus? If I can get 2 Nimbuses per lane by the DU saving, I will. Otherwise, I won't. But I want, like... It'd have to be 2 Nimbuses per lane, so that's, like, 800 DU. I get 1 viewer every time I stream. That's yourself. Alright, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do only Nimbus. That doesn't seem like a good idea. They're good. I don't think they're that good. I'd have to, like, not build almost anything. Like, it'd be 100 DU per lane and then just Nimbuses. Can I actually... I'm gonna try to apply poison sooner in this lane here by doing a bit of a better angle of attack. Do something like that. Wait, you have an idea. What if I advertise Dryad to myself? You can! Play her on normalized mode. Heh heh heh. Heh heh heh. Sue? Sue? Let's be all boring and stuff. All Nightmare 4 incursions give like 22 and up, I believe. I don't think there's anything less that's 22. Less than 22. In fact, I can't even remember what one would be 22. But it's all gonna be 22, 22, 20, 23, and 24, I think. For the actual numbers, I'm not the one to ask. I mean, you got all these great ideas that actually are horrible ideas because they're never gonna work. You just gotta get lucky with a code giveaway or work up for your medals, dude. That or, I mean, you could just buy her. What's wrong with that, right? Yo, Zarthalos, thanks for the follow! No, Demon Slayer doesn't give 30. Nothing gives above 25. 25 is the max, except for, you know, when you get, like, triple medal weekends. Demon Slayer, I think, gives 23 or 24. I think it gives 24. So I said 22, but I think it's 23 is the lowest. 24 and then 25, depending on the map. Maybe you can get lower on, like, the early Nightmare 4 defense maps. I can't tell you specifically. It's only like $15, I think, isn't it? Pretty sure it's only 15. That being said, just play the game and get your defender medals. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I really hate that I can't, like, cancel my Hornet by pressing 4 to bring out my tree. Ugh. Ugh. I misclick all the time. I'm not even using these trees as walls proper. I probably shouldn't be putting them so far up, because if they drop, I'm in a bad spot. So, I've got 140 left. Alright, I mean, I'll just put them in lanes. So I said I was gonna do harpies and slimes, right? Maybe I'll just do a pair of slimes this time. I'll do 2 slimes per lane. Isn't it 2,000 gems for the skin pack or something and 1,500 gems for the no skin? I thought that's how it worked. Like, I'm pretty sure the 2,000 pack was with the skin, right? It could be wrong, though. I have no idea. I never bought a skin pack or a hero with gems. So, what do I know? Alright. I'll put the last one in mid-wave. $1.2k gems for Dryad itself. Yeah, so that'd only be like 15 bucks, right? Depending on where you're at, right? You know, like $15 American isn't even the same as $15 Canadian, right? But I mean, it's close enough for this conversation. 12,000 defender medals. You can get this or this, yeah. That's the 20 gem pack. Well, just think of it as an investment towards your next purchase. That's fine, right? How do you make golden key? At the end of the map, it'll say if a golden ingot spawned, and it's just a random chance as far as I know. So in either the cave down there, or the cave up there on the ceiling, you'll see gold patches, and a gem will spawn if that message is done. Press E, pick up the gem, and bring it to this furnace. Activate it, and you get a key. You'll never get what close to 12,000 defender medals? Yo, it's not that hard. Just do your dailies. Do your dailies and your weekly, and you'll get there actually in no time. I always beef things with defender medals. Except for this time. But, you know, this time's the special time. The meta is PDT, Beam, and that's all, and Aura Cernior. That's probably, yeah, the meta setup, but you don't have to play that way. It's just the easiest way to play. And the most boring, which I'm doing here because I just want to do Dryad active playing right now. Confuse. Alright, let's put this one to action here. I want to anger some skellies. Actually, I want to see how this lane does with the PDT placement. Okay, that's good. It poisons them way early. It took you a month in Alpha to get the Abyss Lord. I mean, months? I mean, if you're actively playing the game, it shouldn't take you that long. Like, after the Abyss Lord, I was on break until after Lavamancer came out, but I was still playing the dailies, and I was able to get each of the new heroes more than fine, like, better than fine. From just doing the dailies and the weeklies. All I was doing was playing the dailies and weeklies. Other than that, I wasn't playing the game at all. And the EV2, the Gunwitch, the Lavamancer, I got them all with just Defender medals. And I had leftovers for getting spheres after and stuff. Not leftovers like at the time of purchase, right? But like I was able to play a bit, get spheres, and then get up to 12k again for the next hero. Just fine. Yep, weekly. Here's the one for this week. Finished it yesterday. It's pretty easy. Now, what am I doing? I want to be building more slimes. I'm gonna still build some more slimes. Even if I was kind of not paying attention. I mean, the weekly is super easy. You can go, like, build backwards freaking walls on, like, the very first map and just ability spam to get the weekly done. Go to, like, campaign normal, play Gates of Dragonfall, stick walls backwards, and just use abilities on the goblins and get your weekly done. If you're having trouble doing it normally. But, like, just playing the game, you should be able to do it, right? They made this weekly, like, kind of like one of the mini requirements for like the old monthlies is just by playing the game. I mean, the old monthlies sometimes you had things that weren't like this as well, but it is oftentimes it was like, you know, kill enemies in this certain condition rather than the current weeklies, which are, you know, beat this map without losing the sub-objective or just beat this map. This incursion. Oh god, this freaking sword. They're gonna have to end up putting like an option in to disable cat sounds in the game. But for now, I don't want that at all. Some of them were annoying, some of them weren't. But that's the thing, like, you had a month to do them. And really, they were all things you could do in a day if you tried to. I missed a few of them, sure, but like, you know, they were called monthlies for a reason, right? $2,000 Defender medals wasn't worth it. I mean, there wasn't... Defender medals came after the weeklies, right? Wasn't worth the emotional toll. It's fine. No, I wish I didn't slack on the sword pet. I didn't understand their value at the time. So we got 180 left, that's 70 DU left. I'm gonna put a B in each of the big lanes, I think. It was Wyvern tokens. Yeah, I don't know what this 2,000 Defender medals is about. Maybe I'm mistaken, though. I can't remember for sure. Yeah, whoever upgraded these slimes, you get it. You get it. The B lane. Yeah, we're all about slimes today, guys. We're all about slimes. Oh, I didn't upgrade this PDT. Might not need it with this better spot here. The sword pet, I can't even remember its name. There was just a little pet that was like a living sword. Its ability was like to spawn like a little sword field or something, I can't remember. I don't remember that monthly, no. I did I do bad? Yes. Yes, you did. I remember you talking about it. I don't remember actively doing that one, but I do remember the topic. Oh, my poor slime pits. You know what? That's a sign that they're doing good work. 4 mil? 12 mil? Is that 12 mil or 1 mil 253.5? It's hard to tell. I think there's a number behind the R, right? So that would be 12 535 08 something, because there's definitely a number behind the R. Yeah, that thing's done 12 mil. This one's 4 and it's only been up for like a wave and a half. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Yo, Rex, what's going on, dude? Who dis? Alright, I need I need to go repair. Ah. I don't have any defense health on these things, and now I'm suffering the consequences. So these things are fine. The lane over here was kind of bad. The slime pit is a slacker. Which slime pit? Yeah, you take that back. They're trying real hard. Excuse me? Eyeballs? Yeah, do you mind? I'm trying to slime here. I'm slime armpits. I mean, I guess I don't need to repair. I'm gonna upgrade all of them anyways. Or the ones I can do. Let's try to get them all tier 1 at least, or tier 2. Which one? Void, ping it for me. I want to see it. Feels Batman. This one. This one has... Oh, you know what? It's because of where I have it positioned. It's like behind a wall. Look at them, they're getting stuck here. So I'm just gonna get rid of that and I'll remake it. Yo, that sucks, dude. Yo, sorry for your loss, dude. Pets are part of the family, and it always sucks when one dies. So this lane seems fine. I think right now I'm using my... Yeah, that's my Hornet one, so I don't want to build a slime with that. Probably. I actually might. It's hard to tell with the scaling. I don't think slimes scale fast or attack fast enough to make it worth to go crit. Actually, you know what? Let's go. Let's get some oil going here. Did I get that star? I did. There we go. That's what's up. Upgrade those Hornets. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Can I pop that bubble, though? I didn't pop it in time. Ugh. Alright, let me get like far away from these cores. Can I jump up that? I can't. Ugh. Mobility, please. Mobility! Let's see, let's see, let's see. I want a new slime, friend. Alright, interesting to know though, slimes do need line of sight, so... This isn't even the boss lane, everything's like maxed out in it. I'm only gonna tier 2 that guy. Terraria is a good game, dude. And it's all got all this new content in it too. It's probably not a bad choice. Alright, this PDT is a little underdeveloped, but we'll be fine. It's all good. Let's go full tank mode. No, you're fighting me. Why are you running around with this toxic shock bow? What the heck? That's what I really need with her. I need to get I need to get the new Lich pet and put it on her. I feel like the best pet, in my case for her, would be the Lich. Maybe a Dragon's Breath could actually be good as well. Get some AoE damage on me when I'm running into enemies. Or a... Yeah, maybe a Ghetto Fireworks could work well too. I don't need like a shield pet, that's for sure. I've already got enough resistance on her. There we go, now we're getting it. I said I don't have any DPS, I got only builders. I mean, I don't know when you said that. I can't remember everything anyone says to me. I can't barely remember what I had for lunch. Yo, Trendy, thanks for the host. Speaking of lunch, here's Trendy. Yo, but how are our slime friends doing over here? They could use a bit of repair. So let me repair those while I'm tanking this giant eye monster. Think you should change to a drenching bow. Yo, get a bow of drench on it. Get a bow of drench on it, and then get storm gloves. Yeah. That stuff looks fun. I don't have a drench bow yet, but I want that for the combo. Ingot? Ingot? No ingot? Man, that's 3 times now with no ingot? Was that their second or third run? That was their third run. Need more Meowmeers. Enjoy the host. Back to work for me. Yo, thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. Exactly, guys. We need to farm up our souls to get even more Meowmeers. What am I going to do with my next 80 souls? Buy a Meowmere for my Squire, of course. The stun's real good. Like, electricity stuns, I think, 3 seconds or something. Much more than, like, an impact stun. That doesn't last very long. Slowly driving everyone insane. The cats. Ugh. I feel bad, but at the same time, I really don't. I wonder if I can get, like, Drench on a Meowmere. And so I can send watering cats at enemies. The 50 runs ahead of 6 to 7 ingots. Oh, that's rough. Alright, this time we're gonna go Harpies. Well, let's do some Harpies and see how they do. We'll do the same base easy peasy build, and then we'll throw some Harpies into the mix. I could listen to cats all day. Yo, that's what's up. There we go, check that out. No. We said Harpies, what are you talking about? I don't need you, or maybe you? Harpy damage. Where's... Hey. Let's check the item. I just want to check these items real quick. No. Harpy damage is nice, but... Nah, we ain't about that life. Yeah, I don't think they can be elemental damage at all. I agree. What is my souls at? I'm only at 34, so we're gonna need quite a few more to get another weapon. What about a farming streamer? What you want about? Alright, let's see. I think I've already looked at this piece, and then the rest doesn't look like it's particularly good. I'm gonna just sell this bag here. And we'll bring out the usual crew. The ones you all know and love. I have enough for 3 weapons now, just gotta test the damage of the new attack patterns first. Yeah, for sure. For Shark. See ya, farming streamer. Oh, you're leaving me? The streamer who farms? Yeah, for sure. It's gonna, I mean, the weapons itself are gonna kind of define how you play as them, right? By a lot, what stats you want. Yo, Nogar, what's going on, dude? Good morning to you too. I mean, this is a game about loot farming, right? That is what it is. But it's not only that. It's a game about, defenses and finding interesting combinations to defeat the enemies. So I'm not doing it on these streams because I'm boring and just want to farm souls and play as Dryad, but typically I'm trying to mix in different defenses, and actually I'm kind of doing it too, right? I'm trying to fit in, the different Dryad defenses and check them out. The slimes are doing pretty good. I was surprised at the amount of damage they were doing. Nogar's got it. Let's try moving this a little bit back. Some streamers say the mini shark is trash. I haven't tried it. That might be my next one though, because I love playing as Gunwitch. I'll definitely have to find a crit one. Yeah, you're right, Rex. Yeah, but your streams weren't never to farm, and when I wanted to farm and farm and farm and farm and farm. Yeah, I don't farm on my streams. You're right. It's not interesting for viewers to see the same map over and over again. So right now I'm farming the same map over and over again. Yeah, I do like to do variety on my streams. Yeah, I got quite a few. Yesterday was a good stream day. I mean, I think it was just a good DD2 day in general, right? But I got some good numbers yesterday. It was great. Got the trendy host yesterday like today. I did a giveaway too, so that probably helped a lot. What's this about the Bewitching Hour thing? Yeah, Bewitching Hour hasn't been fixed, right? So I'm going to continue using the Crit Witch. I have no idea how that thing's going to fare once that's gone. Patch days are always nice, especially with a patch like this. Like, there's so much content in it. Stupidest builds we can come up with stream. Yo, I've said this before, and the reason I gear up all these heroes like Blaze Balloon, Squire, Apprentice, Flamethrower, stuff, like I'm building all these heroes, is because I can use the best versions of all the bad defenses. That's always been my aim. It's just I am really unlucky with 750 drops, and sometimes you need those really high pieces to make something decent. We'll see what not farming streams are. Later. So for the mini shark, it's a super fast fire rate, which actually like kind of counteracts my my crit witch build, right? So my crit witch, I guess, is based around the idea of actually, I'm gonna not use that now that I'm firing at them better. My crit witch uses a hammer 3 because I don't want the crit damage getting split up, and I'm not sure how it works, but it seems like the higher single shot damage you have, the better your crits are going to be, from what I can tell. But I could use the Mini Shark on my AP one. We'll see how it scales though. I haven't even looked at the passives. The tractor simulators. Literally called farming simulators. Let's get you out, and we were gonna do harpies, right? Yeah, so let's do some harpies. All the new weapons have trash damage. We'll see. I'm already liking the Meowmere, I think, has pretty good damage, actually. I've been enjoying the Meowmere a lot. I was testing on dummies, and, like, considering I'm scaled into AP, and, like, dropping stars, my Mouse 1 DPS was actually surprisingly good. Oh, dude, that sucks. Alright, let's see. Let's get some harpies going. I'll try to put 2 in per lane, and then we'll see what my DU is looking like at the end. I think this lane up here should be fine with how I position the PDT. I don't think I need a Proton in it. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Meowmere is the only good one. I'm not sold on that idea. I'm going to be buying all of them eventually and trying them all out. I think it's too early. I mean, the patch has been out for a day. I think it's too early to discount anything. Discount's probably the wrong word. I think it's too early to count things out. Things need time to be good. They're not OP off the bat, sure. Because we know if they were strong right away that way. But that doesn't mean we know the best way to use them yet. And the best passes to roll on them. The boss won't say aggro on me, yo. That's what it feels like. Well, I think it's too early to tell. We'll see. No, that's not bad at all. Sure, there's probably one meta DPS passive on some other weapons for each hero, but their hero weapons are solid. That's the impression I'm getting. Like, there's solid weapons. Yeah, I mean, they've been sitting on a lot of these for a while. I'm interested. I'm really interested in the Mystic and the Lavamancer weapons, honestly. What AoE is tiny? On the Harpies? So none of my stuff even hits it, and I can't even shoot it because it's off the map 80% of the time. Yeah, you're probably getting that weird bug where, like, it just backs away and leaves forever. What about... I'm so confused. What AoE are you guys talking about? Poison Tips isn't an AoE. I don't know. The map seems kind of weird. Honestly, I wouldn't play this map solo. Unless you're looking to cheese the boss, which I really don't recommend. Such a waste. Yo, but trendy? I mean, I know Elandrian just kind of like hosted and peace out, and I appreciate it. But please, Elandrian, pass it along. We need to be able to mouse one while we're floating so I can shoot cats from the air. We need this change. I need to be able to shoot cats while I'm floating. Ugh. Oh, the poison tips giving each other damage, yeah. From what you see on text stream, he actually has the Lavamancer one. What does it scale off? I think it scales off hero damage, which is kind of awkward because my Lavamancer's AP and hero health. But if I'm wrong and it scales off AP, my Lavamancer will probably be doing some pretty good stuff with it. The thing like bounces around, right? Yeah, I feel like nothing can hit you infinite flying. I don't think... Oh, okay, that's bad, that's bad. I don't think this will be much of an issue, though. once I upgrade this PDT. Yeah, but like the Meowmir's damage on it its own, like without actually hitting enemies with the sword part of it, isn't so good that you're really cheesing the map by doing that. Like, it's alright. But, like, on its own, it's not so great. Plus, it's hard to hit with. I don't think it'd be, like, game-breaking in any way. I don't know. That's just what I think, though. I'll put it behind. I'd rather not get it attacked. Plus, I need to start placing the rest of them. Well, I guess I'll be placing this one mid-wave. That's fine, that's fine. While flying? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't tried the Terra Sword yet. I want to try it because I also like the idea of the Terra Blade, but I think it's just... it fits too much of the same as the Meowmir. I want to try something that's really different. But these guys don't really do that much damage, really. I mean, their damage is good, but, like, they're single target. I gotta be in corrupt form to really get a lot out of them. But I have to, like, actively be paying attention to, like, the wave's progress and stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure on Harpies yet. I'm not sure. Yeah, the reason I went Meowmir first was because I built my, one of the reasons. One is because cats. The other reason is because, I mean, I'm scaling off AP primarily on this Dryad, so I wanted to go this weapon first. Problem is, I don't have a Dryad or a Squire that are based off hero damage as there is right now. Yeah, but Tech also doesn't appreciate Skyguards, so what does he know? Skyguards are the real OP defense in this game. Nah, I'm obviously just joking here about him not knowing anything. Skyguards are the best, though. You just all don't realize it yet. I don't know. I'm excited to try the Terrorblade too, because I like the weapon a lot in Terraria. Alright, let's check out this, I want to check out these skeletons, because they got a little far last time. And they really shouldn't. Come on. Die for me. Nice, okay. I'll upgrade it one more time and I think we'll be fine. Here's the thing, like, I think once they lose their double damage, they won't be nearly as good. Like, PDTs, like, they're good as an AoE killer with their double damage buff. Without it, I think they're really going to have to be comboed with other defenses to really do anything worthwhile. In terms, like, relative to now. I don't know. I mean, I still think they'll be good, but, like, you're losing half the damage once that bug's gone. It's gonna hurt a lot. That's a lot of damage you're losing on your lanes. Plus, I think the extra damage inflates its effectiveness as well, because it just procs the explosions faster. Like, not only is the double damage bug just a lot more damage, it's also kind of spilling over into the other effect as well. Let's get some Harpies going. You know, they're not looking so amazing right now, but let's give them a fair shot. Let's bop this guy. Ho 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 ho! Bull Tree 11. That might be really good. In fact, I can check it out right now. Alright, who has time? I got fighting to do. Drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting. Alright. 696, defense self-defense power. That is just straight up better. Yeah, why wouldn't I wear that? Cats, what more could you ask for? Sky Guys will rule once again. Like Abyssal, I can't remember what that comment would be referring to. Sorry. Sky Guys would kick arse, especially on the compact maps, sewer maps or so. Yo, I think, like, with the Sky Guys and how they currently are, with the slows, they're pretty good for, like, flyer lanes if they can concentrate one per flyer lane. Even per two. And if, like, you can solve the Cobalt problem, they're actually pretty decent. If you pair a bunch of them with bubble walls too, like, because the bubble walls are raising enemies up all the time. That's just free damage. I don't know, I think they can be better than what people think them as. I'm definitely not playing with that field of view. I'm not even going to humor the idea. Is Abyss Lord even useful? I mean, you can use him. I don't think he's particularly great at the moment. So, archers I think are pretty good. I could be convinced of Ramsters. I was using them alright, but I think their positioning is really tricky at the moment to get them to be useful. I don't like the walls at all. The Flying Dragon Sword is lit as fuck. I still think archers are pretty useful. It's just about how you use them. They're in my opinion, one of the more balanced towers in the game because, like, they're conditional use. You know, there's situations where you want to use them, situations where you don't. And in my opinion, that's along the lines of what you really want for all the towers. Nothing that you use all the time. Things that are like, you know, I wouldn't use it here, but I'd use it here. Instead of like, PDTs, use them everywhere. Serenity Aura, use them anywhere, everywhere. That being said, I'd never want to lose my Serenity Aura, they're so good! Ooh, hello, hello. Who's Hero Crit? Nah. Yeah, there's nothing, they're not bad, they're just not OP. Yeah, so archers, I think they're in a pretty decent spot overall. It's the rest of the game, like the rest of the defenses that are a little too strong. If PDTs were scaled down, you'd see more archers, you know? You'd see more of a lot of things, I think. And hopefully this double damage thing gets fixed at some point. But hey, who knows? We'll see. Oh my god, these cats. If I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be focusing a lot more on the cat sounds and just going insane. I think I'd probably go insane. Yeah, like, archers are a great one to buff because of their range and their spread. It's like sometimes I wonder if it's worth buffing. Archers are one of the defenses like, yeah, you know, they got such good coverage. Alright, nice, nice. Yo, so why don't we have other Terraria trinkets for like the Squire. We need like an Ankh shield and a Paladin shield and stuff, right? Get Squires taking damage for your friendlies and stuff like that. How is Dryad DPS? I think it's pretty good. It's not like Gunwish levels, but I think if you scale into like Star Dropping and Corrupt Form and use your mouse ones and stuff, you're actually looking pretty decent. I haven't tested it on a dummy yet, like going full spam and stuff, but it's pretty good. As far as I can tell, it seems pretty good. You know, the game gets really flat if all you do is compare everything to PDTs. So let's try to keep open minds to the rest of the defenses, because there's no discussion to have at all if you say, but why would I use this instead of a PDT? So let's think of that in our conversations going forward. Speaking of going forward, let's go get this Cavern Lane boss man. And maybe turn off the music a bit. Think you could solo Demon Slayer with it? No. I was doing some Demon Slayer last night. The damage is not good single target. With how I built her. Azurthi, thank you for the follow! But yeah, it's not a great single target damage. Like single target DPS with how I have her set up. I'm sure there's other ways to do it. Right now I'm like full AoE tanking. Getting in the enemy's faces and like ripping waves up. Got an Iron Reaper for Dryad, can't equip it with Dryad. The Iron Reaper is all kinds of messed up right now. It was already like broken in the loot system, now it's just like not doing things at all. Dryad build, yeah. I meant Dryad, I think they were talking about Dryad DPS on it. I don't think her DPS is good for the boss man. Ooh, I wanted to put... Oh, I don't have the mana for it. I was going to put down a Nimbus. Her build, I think, would be fine for Demon Slayer. I don't think she'd be good to like fight the boss itself. Maybe I'll have to devote her towers, but her hero DPS I don't think is enough for the boss. It works pretty well with Drago Crystal. Yeah, that's true. I didn't have a Lich on her. What we were doing last night is we had like, I think 3 Dryads, and we were able to 2-phase the boss. I don't think any of us were Liching. And I'm still severely lacking in gear. So I think maybe with Lich and a properly geared Dryad, you can single phase the boss solo. Eyeball, please. Oh my goodness, it's spawning these things on me. There we go. Please, please, eyeball. And one Harpy to help. Yeah, I guess Harpies would be pretty good to help it, for sure. Like I said, though, I'm severely undergeared, so... Definitely don't ask me. No, get away from there, dude! Oh, if you get our cores killed for AFK over there, I'm gonna be so upset. Who are you? Void? Void, please. Void, you know better than this. Void, no! Void, get out of chat! Get out of there! Drive with with poison tips and hero crit could perhaps... Oh, that's not a bad idea. Can you, I mean, you can hit him from the ground, right? So what are you thinking, like a hero damage, hero crit then? HD crit build, yeah, yeah. Maybe. Twitch stole my attention. Yeah, so like I said, with my build, I can't do it. But like Void say and like Tex say, looks like there could be ways to do it. Yo, did he just spit eyeballs at me? He did just spit eyeballs at me. That's pretty rude. Oh my god, this thing keeps like running in and out. No, my harpies! Ah. My poor harpies. They never deserved such a fate. I think they need to reduce the dash length on this guy. Honestly, like... if you get unlucky with a dash, you can fight him at the gate and still lose your cores. There we go. That's true. I mean, I knew you could hit with melee, I just wasn't thinking when I made the comment. Alright, well, that just means that's another Dryad I have to make. It's just another Dryad. I've got 3 more then I have to make, on top of my current 4. Still, no ingot. That's what, 4 times in the map now? Kinda bad luck. I've been thinking about a AP hero crit build where you're like just pure into Starfall crits. Let's see. I think I've got blue something. Maybe boots? None of these are at all what I'm looking for. Yeah, I still got blue boots on her. Which I could remedy, I guess, if I just wore my storm boots that I got. $50 runs and only 2 ingots. What an exaggeration. It was 50 runs and 3 ingots. Come on, guys. Let's not falsify the truth here. I don't know who said 50%. I mean, it's not like the reward's that big or anything, though, right? Like, it's just a nice little bonus at the end. You know, it'll save you from having to do... I mean, they take it from having to do 10 to 8 on an ideal world. In the long run, I don't know how much benefit you're getting from the extra 2. Trendy did? Well, take a sample of like 1,000 runs and then keep track of how many ingots you get. Because, like, I highly doubt in 50 runs you only got 2. There's some really nice looking swords that you can get. And I've said this before, like, a lot of the non-legendary gear looks pretty cool. Like, there's squid weapons and stuff, too. I really wish I could get legendary versions of those, because I want to fight with a freaking squid head on my polearm. Like, that sounds pretty badass. Yo, Tech, how many runs? Did you keep track of your ingots? There you go. Question asked. What am I looking for? Looking for you. Stay in the match. I'm staying. That's just one guy leaving. Maybe in the future we'll see something like that, where you can just change the skin of the weapon. 5 hours is not enough time to do... You don't do 50 runs on this map in 5 hours. That's like 10 runs. Let's not get ridiculous here. Exaggerating doesn't help the conversation. But yeah, Rivel was saying that, like, you did 50 runs and got 2 ingots. Less than 50? Maybe. 4% of the time? That's a bit ridiculous. Come on. But I mean, so far I've done 4 and gotten none, so hey, what do I know? Maybe it is stupid low. Maybe when they typed in 50, they actually typed in 5 and missed the 0 for the drop chance? No. Also... yeah, I don't think that's how that works. I think that's how that works, Step. Sure, but like, even the best case scenario, to do 50 runs in 5 hours, you gotta do 10 runs an hour? That's 6 minutes a run? There's no way. You can do this map fast if you're like doing the glitch, but you can't do it that fast. Yo, that sucks. I need more gear to check hero damage scaling. Dude, you've got me wanting to do this crit build now, Void. Let's do something like this. Better tree protection. We gotta protect our trees, guys. Alright, so we're gonna do Nimbus with whatever extra I have. It's about 8 to 10 minutes per one run. I don't know about that. Including build phase, end game phase, and stuff. The waves have so many enemies, like you can't do it super speedy. Even if you cheese the boss, right? 10 minutes maybe, that seems like it could be okay, but like, just think, this is wave 1, it's got 440 enemies on it. They don't spawn that fast. Sure, you can power through them all if they came out all at once, but they don't. I'm not going to be testing it though, like I'm not doing the poison. I'm not doing the poison thing for the boss. Thinking about HD build with Starfall passes could make for a decent hybrid build. I don't know, I mean, you can go back to his VODs and actually check the times on things too. Like, you can check it. I could be completely mistaken on everything here. But, you know, there's spawns. No, but that's the thing. It doesn't matter how fast you can do the map in terms of, like, just the fight phases. There's still build phases. There's endgame phases. The amount of time, like, how fast you can spam the map a bunch of times is slower than how fast it takes to do the map, too. We were going to do clouds. So, once build phase starts to victory, that's what you should be looking at. 750 with max stacks, yo, tech, hey, bud. Give it, gimme. Gimme that drop, dude. Holy frig, I never get that lucky. Almost solo Chromenes with just Hornets and blockades. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I think Hornets could just solo maps. I think they could be that good. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, I don't have the... Like, I don't have any freaking mana to do just this Nimbus build. Do I have everything else, though? Because I can do one Nimbus per lane. With what I've got set up. 1 time for 180 eye power, or 800 eye power. Oh, dude. So, I think, I mean, I'm gonna have to build them as I go, I guess. So I'll build one on each, like, front and back. And yeah, we'll just see how Nimbus does with the rest of this. Wait, what? Bear jokes? Please. I couldn't bear to do something like that. Oh, I don't have my DPS out. Oh, that's annoying. I forgot to switch. Alright, you guys really gotta hold it down. We don't have a lot built. Forgot to equip my DPS. Ugh, feels bad. We're lacking defenses this time, so... Yeah, I mean, that's over 10 minutes. Y'all saying you can do it in like 5 and stuff. I'm not saying you can't do it in 10. I, in fact, said 10 seems very doable if you're doing the glitch. But, like, guys, be warned, that glitch isn't gonna last. Don't depend on it. Feels bare, man. Alright, let's build this other Nimbus over here. That's just a bear hater. The most hate-filled bear. Nah, I don't agree with that. I'm not going to be using that glitch ever. I don't think it's good to abuse a bug like this, personally. I'm not going to, you know... Well, you know, I mean, if you want to do it, there's reasons. There's a lot of weapons, and it takes a lot of games to get them all. I can understand it. I won't be doing it, though. And I won't be recommending it to anyone either. But I won't, you know... You know, I don't want to, like, make people feel bad kind of thing, either, for doing it. Kill the non-bear levers. Oh god. The pain. Nimbus, help! Nimbus! Yo, this Nimbus, though. Alright, so guys, you know the drill. PDTs and stuff. I'm going to build the other 2 Nimbuses and upgrade as well. Wow. Trying to get them to make that a legendary sword. Alright, I need my DPS. Alright, the most important one, get this one done. It's the only defense for this lane. There we go, there we go. We're looking good. Maybe repair some of these Nimbuses, because I think they might need it. Wouldn't hurt to have a bit of defense health for them. But I'd rather just spend 22 mana. No way, I'm not repairing that thing to full. I don't have the mana to repair it to full. Damn, gotta get some upgrades. So, we'll see how the Nimbuses do. I'm going to compare them at the end to the damage dealt by the PDTs, which is probably bad, but it's the only other, like, damaging defense other than, I guess, Protons to compare them to. Well, these Protons did, like, 2.7 mil. What's this guy doing? Over 3 mil? This Proton chain would be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's okay so far. I don't know. I'm undecided on the Nimbuses right now. They do a lot of damage, but they also, you know, cost a lot of DU, right? So you definitely gotta weigh your options with them. I'm wondering though, like, how good are how good are they in a lightning aura? I don't think their range is wide enough to do like full lane stuns. But maybe you could do something like a lightning aura with a Ramster and Cloud build. No, maybe that would be really good. That could be really good. Genty implying that she knows all the bears. Here's the moment of truth. Does this hold? It does with a Nimbus. Oh, look at him go! Come on, Nimbus. Wreck face. No, don't leave! I think he prioritizes things that are close to his little station there. I'm not positive though. Max out on that. Upgrade some Nimbuses this coming wave. No one ever laughed at my bear jokes on text stream. Yo. This is like Bear Central. Almost entirely because of Genty. Yeah, alright. One more, and then maybe I'll do that PDT just to be safe. Yo guys, why aren't you upgrading? Grab some mana and do some upgrades. What the heck? Well, I mean, I guess we've got Dab over here who doesn't like to leave one lane when there's 3 people in 4 lanes. But at least that lane's getting upgraded. We've got Void here who's like living in chats instead of actually playing the game. Oh. It's a tough game, guys. I've never felt so lonely when surrounded by so many people. I don't let them ignore my snake walls. You say you know someone who could help me survive here. Well, it is viewer games. Actually, let me recycle my presence in case that bugged out. But people can join. Bear Grylls. Oh my god. How did I not see that coming? I really should have seen that coming. You said your entrances. You have entrances? I keep telling people, there's no... This person holds this side. That's not how the game works anymore. What are you gonna do when there's 6 lanes and 4 people? And I know you're doing like the 2 north ones. Let's try to spread the love. Just because you're upgrading one side doesn't mean the bottom side isn't gonna drop, right? And I'm not saying you're doing a bad job, because it's pretty even. Thank you for the upgrades. This is more of a general comment for everyone, everywhere. Keep the mana spread. Share the love. Is 150k DPS good with Gunwitch crit build using Mega Shark? It's not horrible. It's okay. You're really gonna want to see more. Yo, I know what you did. If you're actually like paying attention to what I'm saying, Dab, I'm not specifically blaming you for not sharing the love. I'm just kind of saying in general, using this game as like a reason to bring up the topic for everyone to hear. I just do it all the time because, like, in a lot of public games, people just sit on mana, they don't do anything. Is this what my chat's become? Just a bunch of bear puns? I mean, I'm more or less okay with this. I did not mean to upgrade the proton there. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh yeah. Get those zaps. Get those cats as well. Damn, Nimbus, chill, dude. I want to do something too. Frig. I can handle being in 3 chats and upgrading PDTs. Who said anything about PDTs? We're all about the Nimbus here, guys. What the heck? Why are you wasting your mana on the lesser of the two defenses? Nimbus all the way. Was Tech Stream also just a bunch of bear puns? Is that what DD2 streams have become now? That's horrible. Please. Oh my god, you people. You people. Look at him go. Alright, this is all me. No! Nimbus! Nimbus! Alright. Screw Nimbuses. They don't let me GPS. I don't like him anymore. Freaking Nimbuses. Taking away all my fun. What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? A balls. So yeah, let me type it in too. Tell Trendy we need a bear skin now. Yo, Trendy, hey, hey. Bear skins? Oh, actually, this is my time. Yeah, take that, you stupid cloud. I don't need your help. There we go, we got Rex in here. Alright, let's see. Where's our boss man? Over there. Remember, guys, we're all about the clouds today. Let's upgrade those clouds. Oh, I really could use, like... I know that's caps. Oops, caps. I want to do one more cloud. Yo, Rex, make sure you're not standing anywhere near defenses or chorus for the fight. Ooh, that's 2 more clouds. Is that more clouds? That's almost enough for more clouds. If I had 20 more, I could do all 3 if they're not already tier 4. Also, 9 Bytes, how's it going? Okay, what about this one? What about this homie? He takes priority. So yeah, Rex, I don't know how much you know about this. I'm assuming you're in chat. Remember you? I remember your name. There's been a lot of new faces recently too, so whether you're new or old, I'm having trouble remembering a lot of people, just recognizing names. But yeah, Rex, don't stand near the cores, otherwise we're just gonna straight up lose. You gotta put another Serenity Aura up here too, it's probably what I should have done. Actually, I should have put a tree, like, up around here. In fact, I think I still can, right? I can. Let me do that. Wait, let me switch back and then upgrade this tree so we can get some crit trees going. There we go, guys. We got our crit tree. That's probably just gonna die because he's just sitting inside of it, you stupid eyeball. Where does Nimbus go? I really need to inspect this Nimbus at the end of the match. Alright, guys. OP trick with the boss man here. Second phase. Lob cats into his mouth. Does it actually do anything? No. Does it look funny? Yeah. Feeding cats to a giant eyeball. Oh, I'm not using my one ability. Oh god. Heals. Heals! Void, no! Oh, I'm so close to dead too. Please, please, please. No, 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 no. Get away from the bridge. Get away from the... Oh. That was looking pretty bad. My poor World Tree too. Holy crap. 30 mana. I gotta repair this thing. When did this go down? I didn't even see the thing for it. Does it lose its upgrades, actually? It does. God, the flattery. Alright, come back here, you stupid eye-face monster. You and your lack of frickin' frames, get back here. Oh god, where is it? No! Where are you going, you stupid face monster? Get over here! Oh, that freaking dash path. We're gonna lose it, like, with one dash. Because he's, like, flies across the map. Ugh, there we go. Jeez. Is it good to play Dryad? I mean, do you like to play her? I've been enjoying playing her actively as a DPS, and I like her defenses. I haven't figured them all out 100%, but they all seem pretty decent, if not great. The man up. Get a bit of defense. Stay at range, I guess, is your best bet if you're going to be DPSing. Why aren't you using the cheese? I don't like to cheese the game. Basically, that's it. I don't like to cheese the game. I tried it once off stream just to see like what happens with it, and that's it. I haven't done it since. I love cheese, like in real life though. Like I'm all about that cheese. Did they say iron chest, gold chest, whatever, gold thing? We didn't get the ingot spawn, right? That's very noble. I'm proud of you. Thanks. That means a lot. That means a lot coming from you. I appreciate it. My baby builder. But yeah, I don't want to cheese the boss. Did we? Oh. Ooh. Don't G up then. Holy frig. No! Why would you do it after going up there? They don't always auto loot. Ah! I didn't see the ingot. Are you sure we got it? Oh god, no. You say that, but we've had it verified to not always auto-loot Dav. In fact, there should be a VOD on Key's stream where he didn't auto-loot one of them. I didn't check how many I had before. I think it was 34. So or 44? What? I don't know what I got, actually. I've been 2 maps in since I last checked, so it's hard to say. Looks like I probably auto-looted it. That being said, it's not guaranteed to auto-loot. We have it confirmed that it isn't guaranteed to auto-loot. So even if it's like only 10% of the time that it doesn't auto-loot, I don't want to put it to a chance. It doesn't seem worth it. Takes all of like 20 seconds to get it. Looks like I did get it though, if I had to guess. I had 34 at one point. I didn't get an ingot last time, so that would have put me at 42, and now I'm at 52. Because I would have gotten those 2 from the chest. I have no idea. I don't think it matters, because it would just be based on the item itself, right? So, I don't think the chest it comes from matters. It's still just a soul on the ground. What's the fewest amount of dryads you need? I mean, you don't need any, right? But if you want to make full use of all her defenses, each of her things can use a separate builder to get the most out of them. It looks like each of her damaging towers has a damage increase and a crit damage increase passive. and then you'd want crit chance on that on top of it. So if you really want to get the most out of her damaging towers, you probably want one for each. Then there's one for the tree, and there's at least one for DPS. Like, I'm looking at least 6 Dryads right now. Now, Geese is an idiot, but you can check the VOD. He just said that he... No, well, here's the thing. He picked up 9 of them, or 7 of them. I can't remember if we got the chest at the time. He left one on the ground to check if it would auto-loot, and it didn't auto-loot into the stack he already had. So, that's what happens, according to him. And, I mean, he's not the type to lie about something like this. I've known the guy for 6 years now. 5, 6 years. That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, you don't... That's only to min-max the defenses plus the happiness. Like, you can go just fine without an extra 3% damage on some of them, right? But if you really want to get the most out of each of her stuff, you probably want one for... You probably want a builder for each of her defenses. Not saying you have to at all. So we'll see. I'm curious as to the reasoning behind why they did this. I hope it's not just so people build more Dryads. Maybe they're just trying something like tower focus builds, and so they just put those pairs of passes in for each of the heroes without thinking too much about building the heroes. Yeah, you could, for sure. You might find some of them lacking a bit, but you could do it. You won't have the walls though. Yeah, that's true. Genty didn't auto-loot any yesterday on her first time winning. Forgot about that. Poor Genty. Didn't deserve such a auto-loot fate. I want my Meow sword. Let's do that. Alright, we'll go back to Hornets again. I've just been cycling through the defenses, but like Hornets are one of my favorites. Going into it, I was like, I really want bees to be good. After seeing the passes, I'm like, alright, bees are gonna be great. You can tell right away. Yo, that'd be cool though. Get a Meowmere prop sword. I'm sure people have made it. Actually, I think I know a guy who does props. That would be fun. Sorry, I try not to add anyone to my Steam list. What did I mess up? Oh. I need mana. Someone didn't give me their mana, and I remember that when I was running around, that I was still missing some. But yeah, I'm not adding anyone on Steam. Because I can't add everybody, so I'm not going to add anybody. To a point, Genty, but if you leave and re-enter Tavern, you can get the stats and stuff to reroll the different things. Yo, dude, email! I've been wondering where you've been. You haven't been online at all, and you haven't been hanging out at the streams, dude. I'm gonna be DPSing as Dryad, and I'm gonna be building some of her towers. I've been playing the new map as well, like this is a new map with the Incursion. And I've been cycling out what defenses I use for her with each run. So this one I'm going to focus on Hornets and maybe a Nimbus Cloud. So definitely, you know, try to stick around for a bit. I'll be streaming for another hour or so, hour and a half probably. The Dryad's pretty fun though, dude. Hopefully you can get back into the game a little more and play some. She's a lot of fun. Also, if anyone has in chat has any like requests for what towers you want to see from the Dryad or specifics on DPS, let me know. Maybe even different maps. I don't have to only play this map on this stream, but I figured we'd show off the content. That's what people are here to see, right? Dryad gameplay and the map. I can probably take a sec to show the shop too, before you head out. Just let me know. Unless you want to get on. I've got one of the new weapons though, so look forward to seeing that. So we'll use the bees. I love the slime. Slime's pretty good. I did a slime build a few ones ago, and it was pretty decent. I want to see some power surge of flame towers. I mean, okay, so I don't want to lose. I'll never forget about you all. Wow. How you worded that, dude. How do you buy them? What's the currency? If you watch till the end of the map email, you'll see. But at the end game chest, they drop 8 Souls of Night. And you need 80 to buy one of the new weapons. There's also like a potential chance to drop endgame extra chest that I can go into if you want. That has a chance to drop like another couple souls just to speed it up a little bit. But yeah. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Let's just, I mean, I got the mana left over. Let's just drop that down. Actually, instead of doing that, I think it's better to make this lane safe. I want to see some power surge with whatever. I'm wondering how the Dryad defenses work in power surge. Like, would they get movement speed boost? Because if they can move faster, along with the rest of the stuff, there could be some really cool things going on in power surge. My Dryad DPS is AP hero damage. Power surge is slimes all over. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll leave the secret to yourself. I'll leave the golden chest secret, for you to figure out email. That being said, if I get it at the end of this wave, or at the end of this match, I'm gonna do it, so maybe close your eyes. Yeah, for sure, you can definitely just test out the weapons. Like, buy 4 of them for the price of one big one. 640 eye power is probably still really usable in Nightmare 4. Because I'm pretty sure that's the Nightmare 3 version is, like, 640 eye power. That's still pretty good. What's that on my head? What are you talking about? Are you talking about this skin? The skin I got going on here? I wouldn't call that a pink ribbon, but more like crystal corruption horns or something. But hey, you know, you can call it whatever you want, I guess. It's not a ribbon. Yeah, not quite a ribbon. There you go, a bit of Starfall action for you guys. I forgot to charge up my mana bar before going in. Let's do that right meow. Demon ingots, yeah. Demonite ore or whatever. I think it was called. This is the right Hornet, right? Yeah, that's the right Hornet. I was afraid I'm gonna mix up my builders. So Nimbus seems good. It looks like you almost want a bit of defense health though in like long maps, because if you can't upgrade, the repair is gonna be quite pricey. Yo, if you're not looking for cat puns, you've come to the wrong place. Alright, let's get more bees down. More bees. There's two ways to play this game, with bees and without bees. And if you don't have bees, you're doing it wrong. That's the wrong way. Give me that Meow Mirror, right? Meow. Yo, get your own Meow Mirror. This one's mine. How are these guys doing? They're all good. This one seems like it's probably good. Yeah, we all good. I think Side is the punniest. It's hard to come up with puns when I'm streaming. I can do like the easy ones with like meow and the bear things from earlier, just unbearable. Positive. I'm a lot punnier off stream. Yo, those times you'll never see me because I'm not streaming. Make me horny? I don't think that's actually a pun. Honeyestly, that doesn't seem like it's a pun at all. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Alright, Email, the way to play the game now is actually to just get a Meow Mirror and spam cats at enemies. I don't care if my damage output isn't very good. I can't stop. I can't stop myself. It's just so much fun to launch these cats. Let it go. That puniest. Cats through the bubbles. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, do you guys want me to spoil what this map's a remake of? I saw it last night in the forums, and it actually kind of blew my mind once I figured it out. Or once, not when I figured it out, once I had it revealed to me. You know, I won't say it in chat, because there's like 40 of you here, and I don't want to, like, spoil for some who don't want to hear it, and others do want to hear it. Oh. Watch it at the eyeballs. What are you doing up there? Are you dead? You're so dead. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's take this guy down. Those nukes, though. Her burst is pretty damn good. Yo, I'm not telling you. I ain't telling. I changed my mind. I'm not letting you know. A hint, though, is it's a DLC map. That's your hint. Let's go around, upgrade the bees. Because these traps are the bee's knees. Aha! Yeah! Am I right? Am I right, homies? Yeah, the bee's knees, yeah. Ah. Look, what? I didn't gather water. Someone else did. For some reason it gave me the message. Tell us. I'm reporting you. For, wait, not telling or for the joke? Because both are probably worthy. Yo, Dadev, I can't do that. That means I have to click off my game. This stream is all action all the time. Except when I spend like 20 minutes in my inventory. These bees, though, look at them go! Alright, let's see, what are you doing? 4 mil? Not bad, not bad. 2, you're the newer one. For both? So remember guys, we do have a slot open here, so if anyone wants to join, as long as you're over level 50, you're fine to join. Reperting you. I'm pretty sure there's rules against this in the streaming clause. Oh, did you see that bounce? Ground to wall to backwards? Oh. It's not long until I'm only trying to do trick shots with these freaking cats. Ooh, that's some good damage, like... Say what you want, AP build on her is, like, pretty damn good. For these, like, lane bursts and stuff. Oh my god, the cats. Holy crap. It's starting to bother me. Oh, let me get out of the area for these. Looks like I'm gonna need another PDT upgrade over there. How much HP do these things have? They all die too fast to check. Damn. Dead cats. Come on, bees, get 'em, bees! Upgrading the bees. I can respect that. In fact, I greatly respect that. Can I get enough for a second one? Oh no! Come on. One mana, one mana, one mana, one mana. There we go. Alright, awesome. There's another boss. Oh, it was the spooky heroes. There you go, there you go. Confusing myself. What are we at? Almost 3 hours here. We've got another 2 or 3 runs of the map before I hop off. How much DU is left? I've got quite a bit left. I can do 3 Bs per lane. Why am I not doing 3 Bs per lane? Oh my god. I'm the worst beekeeper. The absolute worst. Yeah, don't take it off, Genty. Otherwise you'll not be able to re-equip it. Look at all these bees, though. Look at them. Look at these things. Damage dealt almost 5 mil. Almost 4 mil. 70 mil on the PDT, sounds about right. What is this bee doing? It's stuck? Oh my god. Bees, please. Yeah, I think you'll want to be re-gearing your heroes that have the wrong gear on them. Because you really don't want to find yourself in a situation where you take something off without thinking. I don't care what their name is, Dev, these are bees. You just need to believe. Oh my eyeballs. Dodge them. Go away, you stupid eyeball. Stop hurting me! That nerf is terrible. It's... I mean, it's not temporary. It's in preparation for a new loot system that's going to be coming into the game soon. Unspecified date, but it's in preparation for something. Whoa, Genty. Language, please? You wanna calm down a little bit there? We don't need that kind of language in chat. No, email. We can't wait. There's no stopping us now. Where's our boss? Over here? You can't add new vector corrector gear to it. What you have equipped now won't get ruined, but you can't equip Hunter's gear onto Squires and stuff like that. But I censored it. That makes it worse. Wow, way to max out Hornets in the not boss lane. I think, like, if you get a bunch of Hornets in a boss area where, like, there's nothing else, I think all those Hornets will attack the same boss, and you can probably rip them to shreds. They'd probably be really good boss killers. To shreds, you say? To shreds. Aye, please. One Hornet per target. Are you sure? Someone was telling me that they got 2 on a target. I haven't noticed it myself. I haven't tested it yet, but that makes sense. Like the Sand Vipers. Come on, you stupid eyeball. Eat cats. Ugh! Ah! Ah! Clear the lane out. Well, 1 Hornet per target makes sense. It would probably be OP boss. It'd be an OP boss killer probably if it wasn't. I can already imagine it. Yo, yo, slow the heck down. Actually, let's keep him out of the ground. If I can actually activate my flying, there we go. I'll just tank the hits. Ugh. Alright, guys. No, 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 no. You're fighting me. No! Fight me! Fight me! Leave my Gunwitch alone! Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Homie, fight me. With your fiery mouth hole. Get him! Nice. Alright, let's keep an eye out for the gold ingot. Nothing yet? I can't remember what part of the victory it shows up at. I think it would have shown by now. So, yeah, almost certain of it. Here we go, Emil. These are the souls of night you gotta pick up. The auto loot is maybe broken, so don't risk it. Just manually pick them up. Never gold ingot feels bad, man. I've gotten 1. Apparently, I didn't even see it last time, but I guess I got it. I've gotten 1 the 6 runs I've done on stream so far. Because we don't cheese here on my channel, Eden. I'm not about that life. It's a bug. And it won't be around forever. I'm pretty sure it's a bug. I mean, yeah. A 48 mil HP boss going down in like 2 seconds is definitely a bug. So I don't want to abuse it. I... One of the reagents on the map, so in the map, I'll show you one of them too. Example, the water leaves down here, water weeds. You pick them up, you bring them to the house crafting stations, and you can get a buff. One of the buffs on the map can one-shot the boss. And I won't go into details beyond that. Look, it's Hater Man in the chat. Can I post something I get for you got a vid for the bug? No, I'm not posting the bugs vid in chat. Yo, Apples, what's going on, dude? But yeah, no, I don't wanna advertise the bug at all. Y'all can talk about it if you want, but I don't want to be the one showing it off myself. Legion Reich is telling me right now he just did Throne Room with only bees. So let's do the same. So we're gonna do some slimes this time. Just rotating the defenses in and out, guys. I don't know, so Tech is saying they don't attack the same target, but I've got Reich here telling me that they all rush bosses in his thing, so... Two good sources. I'm gonna have to check it out myself to be sure at some point. Or see some video. Because I want to believe that Hornets can attack the same thing. Because that'd be fun, but probably also broken. Yeah, the bees are basically a better PDT. I don't know about that. I'm already advertising the broken PDTs. You're not wrong. But I ain't about that life. I say use it while you can. I'm not telling people they can't use it. I'm just not going to use it myself. Maybe one Hornet for one Hive. That makes sense too, yeah. Kind of like how Skyguards are... Like, they won't attack the same target. Like, one Skyguard won't do 4 shots on the same target, but two Skyguards can attack the same target. Yeah, it does. A lot of DPS builds for sure. If you're scaling any kind of crit dependency at all, crit chance is definitely important to have. Even if you don't want to, like, really focus on crits, it's just bonus damage. But yeah, for sure. That's what I'm thinking, yeah, because I'm pretty sure I've seen them do that, and I build more than one Hornet's Nest per wave often, because Hornets. I mean, who doesn't like bees, right? In fact, I'm talking about doing slimes now, and all I want to do is more bees. No, that got... I'm pretty sure that got removed from, like, even being a thing. I don't know. If you guys didn't know, originally Sand Vipers were meant to attack the same target if you threw a Dark Torment Blade at them, dagger at them, but I don't know, I guess that didn't make it into the final version, or it was a bug that never got fixed. But yeah, your Sand Vipers don't attack the same target. Two different Split Vipers, I'm pretty sure, won't even attack the same target. Your Steam is killing me. I'm so sorry. Not really. It's fine. Don't even worry about it, buddy. I don't wish it rolled on tower stats, honestly. Like, it'd probably make the game even easier than it already is. I don't need more eye power to play the game. I mean, I need more eye power on my Dryads because they're not even base level yet of where you need to be. You guys remember that time I was streaming and then my music stopped playing? Oh, was that one song that's like a minute of no sound at all? Break this playlist. This freaking playlist, guys. Ugh. Alright, so I think I've got all the lanes with their bare minimum, right? Oh no, trees. Actually necessary, I need one of the walls. And yeah, we'll go slimes. I won't get them all in this thing. This time though, I don't think. I don't think I have the mana to do it. But by the second wave, I'll try to finish off the slime building. We'll see, maybe I do. I'm not counting right now. Y'all are probably like looking at me like an idiot, like just look at your mana bar, you'll know. Oh yeah, it looks like I have plenty. Right, so slimes do need line of sight. They were getting caught on this wall when I put one here last time. Not exactly like. So these Triors, what they're doing is they're buffing wall HP. They're giving them shields occasionally. I think they're increasing their resistance here. Let me check. Let me check my spheres. So this one's got extra range, gives a little shield on the tree, buffs their HP. They're also giving you a heal around your... They're also buffing hero crit damage and crit chance, and I believe something else I can't remember. Can't remember the third effect on them. And all the cats with Harpy, Hornets, and Vipers achieved feels good. Nice. It does, yeah. I'm almost certain it does. Actually, yeah, we did it on stream yesterday. That's a slime in every lane, right? It's not a huge boost though, like look at this, I'm only getting 40k from it. And that's a lot of DU investment just to build up walls, right? So I don't know if it's really a good idea. Unless they're going like super walls, only hero DPS, so you got like maw walls with the 2 boosts in them and stuff. And like you got stupid HP. And then maybe, I don't know, build something around that with the remaining DU. Well, it's something interesting to think about. That's for sure. I don't know if I'd even consider thinking it's good, though. It seems like a big investment. I'm not talking about just the mall walls, of course. So we still got a slot open. Anyone wants to join? These guys are probably like super AFK all the time because of how many times we've been farming this map. So who is it? Void? Hanging out in probably like some other chat cheating on me right now? What about metas? Yo, Dad, you take my comments too seriously, dude. Just joking around, homie. I'm going through my gear. That's a good call. I haven't actually looked at my inventory recently. My pet, like, auto loop bag is probably full. Well, let's start dropping stars. I'm gonna try to get a little more fighty this time. These ways I've been like running around in circles and stuff, looking at defenses. I want to fight a bit more. Oh my goodness. I didn't save up a star for star power. Ugh. Come on. There we go. The cooldown's so low if you're not actually fighting. There we go. Go mouse one spam a bunch. Ooh, looks like we got someone else. It's apples. Wow. That's quite the surprise, dude. Welcome to my game. You know the drill, though. Try to T2 the PDTs. Otherwise it gets shit like this. Oh. Where are the last enemies? Okay, we good. So, oh yeah. I'm gonna drop down the rest of these slime pits. I think I got 2 over there. Alright. And then 1 more. I won't have enough for an upgrade, sadly. Oh, I do. Thank you for the mana drop. So I got 125 or 150 left. 4 lanes. It's like 30 per. I'll just take a Hornet in each lane. Honestly, it's probably for the best. Love the new Gunwitch gun. I want to check it out. Mega Shark seems really fun. Just like, I don't know. Something about 8 shots per second is just a lot of fun. My apprentice is using 8 shots per second Armageddon, and like his damage is not very good at all. But it's just so fun to use. There we go. Fill back up. Yo, dude, all the heroes got new weapons. In fact, the Gunwitch got a gun called the Mega Shark, dude. I haven't tried it out yet personally, but it looks pretty fun. Have you noticed the freaking cat sword I'm using? I know you're working at the same time as watching, but like, you see this freaking cat sword, dude? It's all looking good, it's all good. These guys just don't even care at all about this tree. Probably could have placed that PDT better. I'm gonna upgrade it too, just to be safe. Yeah, dude, I'm just lobbing cats with this thing. There we go. My favorite thing to do is to bank it off, like, different structures and stuff to try to get some cool bounce shots going. Alright, so I can do bees, and If you can do bees and you don't do bees. I mean, I don't know what to say to you. One more. Use it for the ability. You're probably talking about. What are you talking about? I can't remember. Sorry. Oh, the Weaver thing, where like your defenses apply the mark, right? What if I do Sand Vipers instead of bees? I don't know. You'd probably be just as good. Sand Vipers are really strong, whether in split beam or ramp up form. Honestly, like, you put a couple bees down and like a Sand Viper into a boss lane, that thing is gonna... It won't exist for very long. Oh my god. How much inventory do you have to go through? Bees and blockades only. Yo, okay. Cryotic. What's your B DPS, dude? That's awesome. I'm gonna have to start doing this, like... I don't know. Maybe I should try doing my last build of this map, but just tree blockades and beams. Actually, are you using just the trees as walls and bees, or are you using regular walls in there as well? Man, the worst part about this freaking Dryad. There's a lot of great, but the worst part is I can't swing my sword while I'm flying. I want to be dropping cat bombs. I said this earlier too. Oh, I really wish I could. Sand Viper only build? I've done Sand Viper heavy builds, not Sand Viper only. I've done Power Surge with only Sand Vipers. Does that count? Because you can't be bothered building a tree blockade. Well, guess what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna save some DU for more Hornets. How are you doing it? Like, are you actually blocking out the paths with the blockades, or building like near the core or down below? I'm curious. I'm not sure how I would go about doing it if I were to want to do it. These freaking eyeballs. How much HP do they have? Can't be much. That sound they make when they die is kind of gross. It's high without 750 gear, though. Yeah, I really need to gear up my Hornet nest. I mean, look at this. I've only got 2 of these, and the rest are freaking blue and purple. I don't even have all the right passes dropped on them. Which seems like it's going to be a pain to get, like to get your pair of passes plus crit, because there's so many of her passives. To get like a really focused Dryad will be really hard to do. Do I even have anything with exactly what I want? I don't know. I just got booted out. I've done 5 Sand Vipers per lane before. Are you doing 5 Sand Vipers or 5 split Sand Vipers? Probably regular Sand Vipers then, because like... the splits is kind of overkill. That's like 15 beams. You don't have 15 enemies per lane, unless you got like double lanes going. Split, really, dude. That's a lot. But I guess like in a case like this, that'd probably be worth it, right? Look at all these guys. So something I'm unsure of right now is your bees. When they're attacking one target, and they're zipping around doing its damage, will that also hit the enemies next to it if they're close enough? Or just because the animation shows it kind of moving to the side, it's only still attacking the one guy? It's hard to tell. Oh my goodness. Okay, slimes are the wrong defense to use with bubble walls. Oh god. Poor slimes. All they want to do is blow up on these enemies. And the bubble walls keep denying them that. So, I don't know, maybe if I had better crit chance and gear, the DPS would increase a lot, but I think on upgrades, the Hornets don't get that much more DPS. Use Orc Walls. No, Orc Walls are bad. You'll never see me use Orc Walls unless I'm doing some sort of like challenge. But they're super not worth it in my mind. It's really just better options. Ew. Alright, let's see. Hornet Nest? Hornet Nest. I'm easy to kill. Dies. Oh, don't hit the court. Woo! Is he dead again? Oh, I guess not dead again, though, someone else. Still, that's funny. So let's try to tier 2 everything here. There we go. Where's our boss lane? It's at the north side? You, and I think you? Yeah, alright. So we're good down here. Alright guys, let's go fight this guy. Let's go show him the pain train. Let's see if I can position a tree as well somewhere around here so we can get our crits going. There you go. Crit tree, so all you gun witches can hang out by it or something, I don't know. What is the buff the bees give you? The bees give you a buff? I don't think the bees give you a buff. But I think you get a buff from that tree, and I think that's the crit buff. The crit damage and crit chance buff that you get from being by the cheese. In like the tree aura. You can just float here too, make the shots easier. Oh, look at that go, it's got the Mega Shark. Oh, and the bullets are bouncing. Ooh. Yeah, do we got any bees on him though? He should be in range for the bees. I don't see any. That being said, like the bees aren't very big, they're probably like hiding inside of his thing. Alright, let's drop some stars on him. Oh my goodness, I keep using mouse too to cancel the flying, because it cancels like... I said this before, but it cancels the Gunwitch flying as well. All it ends up doing is wasting my star power though. Use my number 1 ability, get some damage resist. Tank this guy so the gun wishes can do stuff. Be a team player. Ugh. Alright, that's boring. Let me shoot some cats at him. Oh god, dude. Oh god. I'll get wrecked. No, I'm trying to pull his attention. Come back, you stupid eyeball. Oh my god, not really a great boss for melee heroes, unless you're maybe like a fire squire and just accepting defenses are gonna kill him for you. Anyways, there we go. Nice, nice. Do we want to try something dumb? Ooh, gold ingot. Here we go. So, email, if you don't want to see it, don't pay attention. But for the rest of you, I'm gonna do the gold ingot stuff. I prefer to be the one to open the chest so I can show it on stream. But, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's not overly important. But there you go. Find an ingot on one of the caves, either down there or above. Make the key at the forge, bring it to the path. Thank Ryuji21 for the follow. Thanks, dude. Head up here and you open your chest. There you go. Bonus couple extra souls. So do we want to try this map with only bees? I kind of want to try this map with only bees. Even though my bees aren't great. Maybe. I got a sword that might actually help with this. It's not the crit damage, because it's got bee damage. Go for it. I'm so close. Maybe I'll finish the stream off getting the new one. Wonder how people figure this stuff out. The gold thing? If you're talking about the extra chest at the end, that was actually really easy. Keys and I figured it out first our first run yesterday. And play Mystic for extra damage. We'll see. Or play as Dryad in corrupt form for extra bees. I do have to test out though what's doing more DPS, the new sword or the old one. But like, I got good tree walls, so I can save DU by just using the tree walls. I don't know, this map's probably like the worst for it. Should I use Serenity Auras too? Or 100% bees? Is it just trees and bees, I guess? That's the question, right? And I need you guys to tell me that, because I'd like Serenity Auras. We're gonna have lanes full of, like, a ton of enemies. Alright, let's check out this, while we get that answer, I want to check out the bees here, so... 21, 201. Moss Hornet damage. Oh, that's... I thought I had... damage, or I thought I had crit on the blue sword, but I don't. So 24,762. Ooh, crit chances up to 25.66. They're like smaller trees. Alright, we just got a bee buff as well. Let's go confirm that I don't have more bee buff items. What time is it now? It's 2:55. I think this will have to be my last run unless it ends really early. Stupid responsibilities. Do I have a relic? I don't. Oh, I was really hoping. Really hoping I have a medallion to finish it off with. Nothing useful down here. Lost Hornet damage? No. No. Alright. This is what we got. Yeah, if we get ingots this time and we win, I'm gonna max out too. Or I'm gonna get enough for another weapon. I might need more trees, honestly, to block the paths. I'm gonna build this one further up for the choke. Actually, I should just build these further up in general. If I do this... Actually, I can build my bees here. So let me actually build like a bee line so I know where I can build my walls. Yo, it's fine. We're gonna try it. We're gonna make it work. Maybe. So like here. We'll make it work. Come on, bees. Do I really want them up that far? Probably. I probably need dedicated bees for this. I don't know. This is actually probably not going to work at all. Like, not even close to working. Someone's leaving. Oh, they're scared. That's fair. What up? What up, homie? So, up to the wall. You're gonna have to ping that again. Oh my goodness, I was missing mana. Mobs spawn here. That's fine. As long as they spawn in front of the wall, I don't care. That's all good. Like, as long as they're not spawning behind the wall, that's fine. Unless you mean up top. Are you pinging up top? No, you're just standing up top. On my monk? Yeah, I guess I do, eh? Sometimes I get pretty lucky. Yo, Dev, you actually need to, like, wait half a second before you reply to things I say. Pretty nice ass. Alright, so I've got 330 left. Let's just get some more bees in. I was a little worried about the mana, but I guess someone hadn't given me their mana yet, so... Yeah, for sure, but at the time I wasn't doing defense crit because I didn't think it mattered. I didn't think they crit at all. Now it's like, it'd be cool to have it. But eh. Where's the giant lane? I'm gonna put one more in the top skelly lane and... I think one more in a big lane. So 59, 83, 83. What I probably should do is be putting down more tree walls. Alright, I mean, they're like 25k. It's not amazing, but hopefully we can get it to work. We're almost certainly gonna lose this right off the bat. Dude. Okay, cryotic. Cryotic. Put a PDT into any lane with a Serenity Aura and you've already got yourself an almost guaranteed win. That's not the point of this. Alright, let's see how bad this goes. I might try to stay in corrupt form as long as I can. Oh my god, that bee swarm! Oh my god, that was funny. They don't aggro the trees. Yeah, it seems like the skellies like to just run past them. What are those hornets doing? What are they doing? No, hornets, we need you over here, you tits! What are they doing? Did you guys... Okay, look at stream. Those hornets are like flying across the map for whatever reason. They all left lane. What are they doing? Oh my god, Hornet AI, please. That's so dumb. There should be so many more Hornets over here right now. I mean, their range isn't even supposed to go this far. Oh, that's a loss. Oh, that's not a loss. Alright, I really gotta cycle... Really gotta cycle this. What are these guys doing, though? Oh my god, what is going on? Is it only when I'm in corrupt form? Yeah, I might do a boost on each lane. It's like, this Hornet AI is actually horrible. Like, what the heck? Y'all seeing that? What the heck is going on? What's more important, though? To make a boost on each lane, or to make more Hornets? It's debatable. Right now I'm doing both, actually. I think a bit of a combo of both is pretty decent. No, I'm boosting. No building. Sell it. We'll see. In Wave 3, we'll see how the DU looks, but buff beams are going to be really expensive. I'd rather have more bees than to buff beam them. To buff bee them. Yeah, these corrupted bees are just not doing what they need to be doing. So let's actually upgrade this wall. I don't know what's regenning my star power there, but that was pretty helpful. I've only tried the Meowmere so far. I don't know about the other weapons. Sorry, it's hard to read chat right now when like I'm trying to save my bees from their stupid AI. They don't scale with upgrades. We'll see. Sadly, their AI seems all over the place. Ugh. I like hero damage and ability power. I think hero damage and crit could be good though. Yeah. That sucks because like at tier 1 they're like getting a ton of damage from crit, but well the aura, yeah, the aura does, but what about like an upgrade into them? We gotta make sure. But yeah, I mean the aura isn't doing too much to these things. I think I'd rather just another B, honestly. Because they only got like a little bit of extra DPS on them. Oh my god, this tree. Haha! I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh my god, no! Alright, that's a little tough. They don't aggro on trees well, and when they do, they bust the trees. The Hornet AI is all over the place, especially when you go into corrupt mode. You saw them there like flying off. Probably need different walls. You say that, Apples, but and I'm saying like sure, maybe it doesn't upgrade. But that doesn't mean they're bad necessarily. And that doesn't necessarily mean defense power is better. We'll have to see. Maybe what you really wanted to be doing is just spamming a bunch and focusing your upgrades on other things, and that's the idea with them. Just because they don't upgrade well doesn't mean they're not worth it, and it's not worth it to build them as crit. I just got booted to the, yeah, I just got booted to the title screen. Interesting. Alright, so what about slime? Slime seem alright. It's hard to tell though. They don't attack dummies and they're like, their aggro is weird, their pathing's kinda iffy. You know, just because they don't shoot fast doesn't mean they don't do good DPS. People need to remember that. The faster gun, the less damage each individual shot is. The only thing you really lose out on is the charged primaries. But there's other ways to play a Huntress than charged primary. So, I do want to play that one more time to see if I can get the 80. Well, I got stuff I need to do. Maybe this is a good chance to end the stream. Touching the dummy. Okay, let me try that. Let me try that. Actually, let me try something else. I want to compare the bees now. Yeah, I feel like it should, right, guys? It should upgrade their crit damage. It does on other defenses. I wonder if that's intentional. So, B's focused, not B focused. Two upgrades, 3 upgrades, 4 upgrades. So, yeah, so it should. That being said, I don't have a lot of the damage passes, but maybe once you get them, it'd be better to go defense power. So, initial shows is not nearly as close to the damage for upgrades. I'm guessing you just don't upgrade Bs until maybe that either gets fixed or this is just how they are. That or just get a bunch of the Hornet damage stats, and hopefully that's enough to carry it up above the crit scaling. Yeah, it should. Sand Vipers do it as well, and those are big crit ones. Do proton crits go up too? Ten, 384, yeah, even the protons do, and those are like meant to be crits, so maybe that's a bug. Someone should let Trendy know or ask Trendy about that one. So someone was saying that I need to put this tree, or I need to put the slime near the thing. So let's do that. Get it right in there. Kind of like a trap. Okay, okay. If they drop in the circle, so... Actually, this is not a bad way to check DPS, because it's going to spawn in that same spot each time, right? Maybe. I mean, I'll look into it too, but I'm a little busy today to be sending in bug reports. I gotta be getting off here in a sec too. So it might be a little better for someone else to let them know. If my Vipers crit, you want to know if they crit on the new dummies? Oh, that sucks. Stop. Okay, let's drop this guy in here first. There's more dummies around for it to blow up on. Interesting. I'm actually getting... Well, how soon do they spawn? Ah, that one missed. But I mean, they'll attack as fast as they spawn, right? Does anyone know, like, how fast they spawn there? Dab, do you want to see split or a ramp up? Does that matter to you? Interesting. Yeah, it's not critting. That's real weird. I looked away for a sec, but I'm not seeing any crits in there. No, it's not a bug. I don't think it's a bug. You're not always guaranteed a legendary chest. It's just a lot of the maps that we do play have guaranteed legendary drops from the chests, so they're always going to be legendary. But it's not really a bug. On a side note, that's some good damage. But yeah, it's not critting. Or is it? It's not critting. No. But it used to crit on these guys. Right? I could have sworn they used to crit on dummies. Like, I know it used to crit. I'm 100%... I know it used to crit before the patch. What happened? Why don't they crit anymore? That's real weird. This is odd though. Okay, so... What's the DPS on this thing? 47k? My calculation said I should be at 46k, but that was factoring in crits. So like, if this thing was critting properly, what would my DPS be? What is the attack rate of this thing? That seems faster than it used to be. Mystic's stupid OP. Alright, let's check this out. No, let me do it on a new one, actually. Yo, all her stuff is good. Like, all her stuff is at least decent. I'm not even gonna get into why she's good right now. That's interesting, so... This thing is actually doing less damage than I predicted on upgrades, but more damage without upgrades. So, like, weird. It's not critting, but it's doing more. It's doing the same damage as I calculated with crit. But this would be like without crit here. Yeah, this is basically the same DPS my spreadsheet calculates if I were to take crit out of it. So that this number makes sense since it's not critting. 152,860. Oh, I need to change my spreadsheet. My damage changed. There we go. Hey, thanks for dropping by, email. I miss you. No, they removed the buff stuff, apples. That got patched out. This is the maxed out one. So yeah, this is without the crits. My crit chance is pretty bad right now. Yeah. Someone really needs to figure out the attack rate. If you look on the inspect, it says 1.25 per second, but it's definitely a lot faster than 1.25 per second. Well, things boost. What are you saying? Still buffs the towers? Boostor is always buff towers. If you're talking about something different, you'll have to specify there. But yeah, they patched out buff stacking, like buff beams on buff beams and stuff, and buff beams on auras and all that jazz. Buffs are never supposed to buff buffs. And so, most, if not all, have been patched out as far as I can tell. I'm sure there's still some ways to get things to work, and people will probably find them. Fishers, Lightning Aura, and Vipers can't crit for me. Other towers can. On the dummies, or... I hope it's not like the towers that are bugged, and it's just the dummies that aren't critting. I wasn't paying attention during the matches. Actually, that's not true. I saw my slimes critting. Yeah, that was 2 crits right there. Let's really get that guy in there. Haha, look at him. The AoE's pretty good too on the explosion. I don't know. It's either dummies or like a defense with the dummies. I wouldn't be surprised though if the Vipers got a little broken. They changed the inspect, right? It doesn't say enemies chilled anymore. It says damage dealt. So maybe they broke the dummies or the Vipers. I don't know. It's like it's not. I mean, it could be a certain defense's interaction with the dummies too, right? But... So you were saying this didn't crit? Put it over here. Crit chance is at 26.5. With this many things getting hit, we would have seen a red number by now if it was able to crit, I think. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Interesting. I'll have to definitely have to test these non-critting dummy things in a map to see if they're critting. Because I'm curious if it's the defenses that got bugged or if it's the dummies' interaction with those defenses. Alright. But no red damage. What? Are you sure they're taking extra damage? That might just be my pet. Oh, I mean, what's the crit damage on this? 2k? Oh, I saw like 4 something in there. Oh, the extra damage is, isn't that from this? There you go. The extra damage you're seeing is like this, I'm guessing. The sphere. But you need to see 5k on the tick. Not the DBS, of course, on the purple number for it to be a crit. 5 point something. 5.385, blah blah blah. See, yeah, those aren't critting. Hunter's traps work on defenses, right? Alright, first shot's a crit. Alright, well, I'm not going to go through every defense in the game to check out what's working or not. In fact, I'm not going to go through any defense in the game because I'm going to be ending my stream right here. For the afternoon. I might be back this evening. Hello guys, it's crit. Yeah, dog. Anyways, yeah, so that's going to be my stream for the afternoon. I hope to be able to stream tonight. We'll see how much I can get done before and after my game that I'm going to, so... Yeah, thanks for dropping by. I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow again at noon EST, save for real life stuff getting in the way, which that's been happening more lately. I might be streaming tonight as well. Hopefully that happens. We'll see. It's going to be a little spontaneous, but it'll be... Well, my game... No matter what, it'll be later than 7 EST, or 8 EST, I mean. If not, much later. So yeah, that's my stream. You can tune in later for some more Dryad, whether it's tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, you can just scroll down. Discord is the first link under my channel. Anyways, yeah, so that's it. That's the stream. Thanks for joining. And you can catch me tomorrow around noon EST for some more Dryad and DD2. Also, on Friday, I'll be doing at least one Dryad giveaway. We'll see. I haven't decided if I'm going to be doing one or two, but on Friday, I'm probably going to do a Dryad giveaway leading up to, I think, Trendy's streaming. I have no idea if they're going to stream. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye!